Ferris, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We're about to get this party started. I swear, I was certain. I was certain that we would have leaks by now. Welcome in, Icebreaker. Dude, me and you both, man. I was certain, I was 100% certain that by today, we would have a leak. We would have an update, and then the data miners would have done their thing, and we would have had a leak. But here we are on the eve. Here we are on the eve of the new pack, and we still don't know anything else about it other than like what the trailer did. So we're just gonna have to do without, man. We're just gonna have to do without. I need these leaks before my semester grades come out to distract me from the massacre on my grade sheet. Grade sheet. I feel you, man. I feel you. Foxy, how you doing? Welcome in. Zlatanimal, welcome in, guys. Guys, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. No leak. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna do something else today. We're gonna do a stage 2 rare candy tier list. We're gonna try to find out what stage 2 is gonna benefit the most from rare candy. Are we playing an Alonso tournament? Let me check it out real quick. Summoning leaks, yeah. I mean, I think they would have updated it. If they were gonna update it ahead of time, they would have done it already. I think they're gonna do what they did with Mythical Island. You know, in Mythical Island, they did it at midnight, and then the pack released like 2-3 hours after. So I think they learned their lesson from the previous packs, and they're like, they want to keep the suspense, so they're gonna like update the app at midnight, which makes it so that we don't get any leaks. We don't know it. We don't know what's happening. All right, Alonso, you say the Grand Trainers? Oh, it starts in. It already started, or did he not? Non-EX Grand Tournament. No Rampardos, no Magnezone. I think people are just gonna play. They're just gonna play like Skarmory Bastiodon though. It's gonna be like a Skarmory Bastiodon showdown. So maybe we skip this one. Maybe we skip this one. Rinky, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, guys. This is how we feel. This is how we feel on the eve. On the eve of the new pack. Here it comes, baby. Here it comes. We don't know anything more about it, which is kind of but we're gonna find out tomorrow. So this means day 1 of new season would still be Darkrai Giratina Fest? I think so, yeah. I think so. Until people experiment and find what beats that. And that's why we're here today. That's why we're here today, guys. Alright? Where I downloaded all the stage 2s, all right, from Genetic Apex to Shining Revelry, and we're gonna build a tier list, okay? Okay, we have all the relevant stage 2s, all right. I pulled them up, added them here, and we're gonna make a tier list, okay? And then we're gonna revisit this tier list in like a week or so, and see. I hope the lead drops in the middle of the stream. Me too, because if the app updates, we're still going to be able to do the full set review with the boys, right? With Nick Pocket, with Lucian. That's what we were supposed to do today. We were supposed to do the full set review with Nick Pocket, Lucian, and Reality Pocket. But here we are. Here we are. 3:36 p.m. Eastern, and still no pack leak. Sad. But we're going to do this instead, all right? We're going to build a tier list of what we think is going to benefit the most from rare candy, all right? So for everybody that's just like tuning in or that lived under a rock, okay? What is rare candy, all right? What does rare candy do, all right? So it's choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. This includes fossils. Fossils are considered basics once you lay them on the board. If you have a stage 2 card in your hand that evolves from that Pokemon, put that card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn, which makes sense, right? It all makes sense. It's all very intuitive. It's all very intuitive, all right? But now the question is, between all these like stage 2s, okay, which one is going to benefit the most? All right, so let's just take them one by one. We're going to start at Genetic Apex, and we're going to go all the way through every single pack until Lunala and Solgaleo, which are in the latest pack that's going to release tomorrow. All right, so let's start with Genetic Apex. Okay, we're gonna skip like the non-EX Venusaur and some other ones because they like everything that has like 3 or 4 energy, right, to attack. A stage 2 that has 3 or 4 energy doesn't really benefit from rare candy, right? It doesn't really benefit from like getting that like tempo from rare candy, right? So we're gonna skip a few, okay, but we're gonna keep the EXs in play. All right, so let's start with our boy Venusaur. All right, so he has a 3 energy attack, all right, which is kind of costly, and the 4 energy attack, right? But that means that he can't really curve out really well, right? You can't start with like Bulbasaur attack. Bulbasaur even has like a 2 energy attack, so he's not even the best starter out of the bunch. And then you have a 3 and 4 energy attack. We're gonna have to put our boy. Oh, let me find it. We're gonna have to put our boy Venusaur. I think he's chonky though. You're right. He is chonky. He can take a beating, but I don't think he really benefits from rare candy. All right. I'm gonna put him. I don't know, guys. Actually, let me change the. Oh no, we have an S tier, but we don't need an. Do we need an E tier? Okay, well, it's too late. We're gonna keep the E tier in, okay? So, our boy Venusaur, I think it's like C or D. E, maybe not, but like definitely C or D. I'm gonna put him in D for now. All right, I'm gonna put him in D. I don't think he benefits at all. All right. Next up. All right, we have the man, the big boy himself. We're gonna come back for the other ones. The big boy himself, the big man. Blastoise. So already much better than Venusaur, right? You get two energy attack for 40. That curves out really well from the Squirtle, right? Which has a 20 for 1. And not only that, he curves out perfectly into a 3 energy attack, the highest damage 3 energy attack out of the Kanto starters, right? You have Charizard that deals 60 for 3. You have Venusaur that deals how much was it, right? Venusaur was 460 for 3 as well. And then the big man has 100 for 3. And then you can still ramp it up all the way to 5 energy. So already, I think big man is a much better, will benefit much more from rare candy than Venusaur, all right? So I think we put big man. I don't think he's S or A, right? Because we're going to see a bunch of other cards that are much better than it. But I definitely think big man. I think Big Man is at least a C. Sorry, a B. I think Big Man Blastoise is at least a B on the rare candy tier list here. All right. Next up, what do we have next? We have the Beedrill, the non-EX Beedrill. All right. Feel free to share your input too, guys. If you think I'm misplacing it, let me know. I would love to have you guys' opinion too. I'm just riffing here. I'm just going off the top of my head. So Beedrill, all right, you have the non-EX Beedrill, all right. Stage 2 evolves from the Weedle that deals either 20 damage or calls for another Weedle, and it deals 70 damage for 1 energy, all right. So I think honestly, I think this card benefits from rare candy. Obviously, it's just that it doesn't. You have no follow up, right? You need to have like a Celebi on the bench to benefit from the low cost attack that this card has, right? You need like a energy sink, right? For after you curve this out with rare candy in the active, you kind of need an energy sink, right? Either like a Venusaur in the back, a Celebi, a big hitter, a Yanmega, or whatever you want, a Alolan Raichu, whatever, right? Like I feel like it does benefit from rare candy, but like it doesn't have the same. It just doesn't have the same punch as the other Beedrill that we're gonna see. Okay, so where do we put this Beedrill? Let's go back to our list here. Okay, we have Beedrill. I think it's either B or C. Okay, maybe not C, but probably a B. Probably a B. A B for Beedrill. Isn't that fitting? A B for Beedrill. All right. Next up. All right, we have the Terror. the terror of Mythical Island. If you guys remember, this guy with Gyarados, these guys were terrorizing Mythical Island, man. All right, our boy Greninja, one of Ash's aces from the anime, right? So I honestly think Greninja is probably going to be one of the best non-EX stage 2s that benefit from rare candy. I think it's definitely up there with Rampardos and Kabutops, right? I think Greninja is gonna benefit a lot from rare candy, right? So you can attack with your Froakie, right? Hit for 10, and then you curve it out with the rare candy. Hit for 80 next turn, right? If you count the 20 damage from the ability, 80 damage for 2 energy on a 120 HP non-EX with a 1 retreat cost as well. Honestly, like, I think Greninja is gonna be a sleeper. All right, people have been talking about Rampardos and Kabutops and all the EXs, but I think Greninja might take people by surprise. So where do we put Greninja, guys? Where do we put Greninja? I think it's gonna be above Blastoise and Beedrill for sure. I think we put Greninja in A. I think Greninja deserves its spot in A. All right, next up we have, we're already getting the psychics. We'll come back to the other ones. Okay, we have 3 Gengars. We have 3 Gengars on our list today. All right, well, we have Togekiss too. We're gonna get to Togekiss, but we have 3 Gengars on our list today. All right, we have the genetic Apex non-EX Gengar, right? 130 HP, Bother, and then it blocks supporters once you attack with it. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a Greninja to S. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we put in S, and then we'll reevaluate. Greninja and Crobat. Yeah, I added Crobat to the list too. We'll see. All right, so this Gengar, right? 130 HP. That's like kind of bulky, right, for a non-EX. And Bother for 50. So theoretically, if you're going first, you can drop the rare candy and immediately attack with Bother, right? Like your opponent gets the energy advantage, but then you get the evolve advantage, and then you drop the rare candy, and you hit him with the Bother. You block professors, you block, pretty much all his supporters, right? So I think Gengar is gonna be pretty high up there. I don't think he's gonna be Greninja level. All right, I think Gengar, I think he kind of belongs in B. All right, with the Beedrill that has 1 attack, with the Blastoise. Like, it's pretty good, but you need an energy sink after him, right? All right, next up, guys, we have Gengar EX. So, I was like, when I was like adding the images to the builder, I was like, for sure, right? For sure, the non-EX one is better, right? But then I thought about it some more, and you can still curve out this guy in the active. And, you just keep him there. You can don an energy off of Giratina. It's just a lot more complicated, I think, right? Yeah, I agree. I think all Gengars will be good. Some better than others, right? Like this one, I can see it happening, My only issue is the 3 energy attack. If it had a 2 energy attack, then it would have been strictly better than the other one, because it deals double the damage for double the energy, right? So you just like skip your first turn for attacking, and then if you deal 100 on turn 2, it's the same as hitting twice with this one, right? But that's the issue. It's 3 energy, so it needs a Dawn. It needs a Dawn and it needs a Giratina. So you're kind of like adding too many conditions, right? You need your Ghastly in the front, you need Red Candy, you need a Giratina in the back, you need this Gengar EX, and you need the Dawn. So how many cards is that? Ghastly, Candy, Gengar EX, Giratina, Dawn. That's 5 cards. Carl on YouTube, would you put both EA Gengars in the same list to have the flexibility? Honestly, I would. Even before Rare Candy, people were playing one non-EX Gengar and one EX Gengar. In the Giratina list that also played Dawn, and it worked out pretty well. Having the choice between the two, is actually like pretty clutch. Yeah. Okay, where do we put Gengar EX? Where do we put Gengar EX? I think I don't know. It's like low B or high C. I honestly think the other Gengar might be better. I honestly think it's definitely not D with Venusaur. I think it's low B, high C. So yeah. Is there no leaks for the new set? So the app didn't update yet. So since the app didn't update, there's nothing for the data miners to leak out. Hopefully, maybe by tonight, we're going to have more. A deck with 2 different 1 points Gengar might be worth it. Yeah, we're going to get there. Actually, let's do the third Gengar right away, right? Let's do since we're on the Gengar topic, let's do the third one right away. Okay, let me pull it up. It's pretty far down. We have to find it. Where was it? Where was it? What expansion was it in? I think it was in Shining Revelry, right? Was it in Shining Revelry? No, it wasn't. Hold on, let me find it, guys. Mythical Island. It was in STS. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay. Alright, so the third Gengar, right? 140 HP, 10 more than the 1 energy attacker. Yeah. 10 more than the 1 energy attacker. And 10 more HP than the 1 energy attacker. And for 2 energy, you Hypnoblast for 70. And you put the Pokemon, the opposing Pokemon to sleep, right? Honestly, the closest thing I can compare this to, right? If you have rare candy, obviously, like we're always assuming that you start with this in the active and you rare candy, right? That's gonna be like the assumption for like the review, right? Like you start with what you want in the active and you rare candy it, right? So the closest thing I can compare this to is a non-EX Mismagius, right? Think about it, right? Mismagius has 140 HP, it deals 70 for 2, and it confuses, right? This guy does has the same HP, it puts to sleep, and it deals 70 for 2 energy, right? Kind of the same as Mismagius, different effect. Obviously, it's not an EX, but I actually think this guy is actually, it might be a better pairing. It might be a better pairing for the 1 energy Gengar than Gengar EX, because it curves out so much better. Right? Especially if you're going second, right? If you're going second, you attack with Ghastly, and then you rare Candy the next turn, and you put him to sleep. You put him to sleep. So, I think this guy, since it curves out better, a bit better than Gengar, I'm gonna put him right after the Bother Gengar. I think both Gengars, the non-EX Gengars, might actually be better. Guaranteed Sleep is better than Confusion. I mean, it's hard to say because confusion doesn't go away, right? Your opponent can't coin flip to get rid of the confusion. It stays on the active as long as he doesn't retreat the Pokemon. But sleep makes it so that he can't even retreat it, right? If the Pokemon doesn't wake up. So it's hard to say what effect is better, right? Yeah. Are you on rare candy? Yes, I'm high on rare candy, baby. Gogi, how you doing? Welcome in. All right. So yeah, so I do think the double Gengars. We are waiting for the leaks in 1 hour. Are you sure it's gonna be in 1 hour, Gogi? What makes you say that? What makes you say that? I'm still refreshing, and there's no update in the App Store yet. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. We have Charizard, GA Charizard, guys. We have GA Charizard. All right, here we go. All right, so. The boy, the GOAT, right? The GOAT from Gen 1. The GOAT from Gen 1. Charizard EX, right? 3 energy for a slash and 4 on Crimson Storm. Honestly, guys, I don't think this one is gonna benefit much from rare candy. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, S tier, no doubt. Nah, I'm not feeling this one, man. You still need energy, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you curve it out faster. You still need energy on it, right? It doesn't ramp itself. You might need like a Moltres or whatever. Like, it's definitely better than Venusaur, right? Actually, I guess it's, I don't know. We'll see. But I guess it's still better than Venusaur, but it's not as good as Blastoise, right? Blastoise, you curve it out with Rare Candy on turn 3, right? After attacking on turn 2, if you're going second. And then you deal 40, 100, and so on, right? I think GA Charizard is after Blastoise, but before Venusaur. I'm going to put him in C. Before Gengar, though. Actually, yeah, I mean, he's kind of the same with Gengar EX. I'm going to put him in C, okay? Alright, you ramp it alongside Giratina. It won't help you attack faster with Candy, but you will at least get the Zard faster, at least on 3 energy. That's true. That's true. But the Candy doesn't matter in that sense, right? As long as you have a Charmeleon, you don't really need the Candy to get it like 1 turn sooner. So this is, since we're doing like a, strictly like a rare Candy benefiter list, I'm going to put him in C. But I agree. I agree the Giratina plus Charizard, plus this GA Charizard is probably better than the other one. Alright, next up we have Alakazam. We have Alakazam, guys. Alakazam from GA. Alright, here's the boy. The boy, Alakazam from GA. What do we think about Alakazam? I think Alakazam is kind of gimped by the amount of energy his attack requires. So he's not going to benefit from Rare Candy just because, like, you would have needed 3 turns to evolve him anyways. And cute spoons. He does have cute spoons. But yeah, you would have needed 3 turns to evolve him anyways. So yeah, I don't think he's a big benefiter from Rare Candy. I'm going to try to get all you guys' comments. Getting to Zard is good on the mental with all the Mars, but doesn't help us attack. That's true. That's true. All right. So what do we put Alakazam, guys? I think Alakazam is not that great. I think Gengar EX might even be better. I think he's before Venusaur, but still D tier. D tier. He doesn't benefit that much from Rare Candy. All right, Gardevoir. Okay, now that's a great question. X Trolly, how you doing? Welcome in. Gardevoir. Okay, so here's a Pokemon that actually does benefit from Rare Candy, right? Because if you get it out 1 turn sooner, that's 1 turn sooner where you ramp 1 energy on your active, right? But then the question is, what do you pair it with, right? What do you pair this with? Like let's say you start with Mewtwo, right? Let's say we go back to Genetic Apex and we do Mewtwo Gardevoir. Let's say we're going first. So we put down first turn, we put Mewtwo in the active, we put Ralts on the bench. And then second turn, we candy the Ralts into Gardevoir and we attach an energy to Mewtwo. We get 2 energy on the Mewtwo, we attack. So that's pretty nice. And then next turn, we Psy Drive, right? So if you're going first and you have the rare candy Ralts Gardevoir and you have the Mewtwo, it's actually pretty sick because you get to curve out 50 damage and then 150. So it's actually like pretty crazy, right? What if you go second? If you go second, you put 1 energy on the Mewtwo, you drop the Ralts, you wait. Next turn, you rare candy the Ralts, you put 1 more energy on Mewtwo, you have 3 energies on Mewtwo. So, yeah. So honestly, like I can see it working. Yeah, I can see it working. Yeah. Obviously, you need every single card, right? You need Mewtwo, you need Ralts, Gardevoir, rare candy. That's at least 4 cards. And also you need to like retreat the Ralts. You need to retreat the Ralts as well. With Giratina, it does pair up well with Giratina because Gardevoir doesn't attack, right? Gardevoir just like doubles Giratina's speed and it doesn't attack, right? You can go, if you go first with Giratina in the active, you get 1 energy Giratina. Second turn, you candy the Gardevoir, you get 3. Actually, you put 1 energy on the Giratina, self-float, and then 4, right? So, yeah. Yeah, so A floor, S ceiling, in my opinion. I kind of agree with that. I don't think it's going to be S because the only reason it's not S is because it takes so many deck slots, right? It takes so many deck slots to kind of do what Giratina does to itself, right? But it does it to something else, right? So like it means that you're gonna take up 6 deck slots, or at least 4 with rare candy, right? Just for this, right? So I'm gonna put Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is up there with Greninja. All right. I think people are gonna make Gardevoir work again. All right. We might see a Gardevoir comeback with candy, with comms. Like I don't think people are gonna start playing Mythical Slab again, but yeah, I think Gardevoir is definitely up there with Greninja. All right. Next up, yeah, we have Victory Bell 2 on the list. We're gonna get to it. Actually, where is it? Did I forget it? Did I forget the Victory Bell? We're gonna add it after. We're gonna add it. I mean, let me check. Maybe I forgot the. Okay. We're gonna add Victory Bell after. That's right. Actually, let's do it now. I think I forgot to add it. Victory Bell. Let me just save the image and then add it here. All right, Victory Bell. All right, here we go. Okay, Victory Bell. So, stage 2, 140 HP, and then Fragrance Trap. Right? You can choose whatever benched Pokemon your opponent has. If it doesn't matter if it has, you know, damage or not, and you bring it in front and you get to slap it. Okay. The only the ability is crazy. It's like probably one of the craziest active abilities that any Pokemon has. It has to be a basic. Oh, you're right. It has to be a basic. It has to be a basic. You can't bring in stage 1s or stage 2s. Damn, that's actually very limiting. That's actually way more limiting than I thought it would be. It clearly says one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon. Damn. All right. And okay, so so that's one of the issues. All right. And the second issue I see is that it takes 2 energy, so you can't attack on turn 1. Right? Like if you go first, and then you put your I forgot what it's called, you know, like the basic, and then turn 2, if you're going first, you use the rare candy, you add 1 energy for the Vine Whip, but you can't Vine Whip yet, right? So I feel like it is like, obviously you can use the ability, you know, like the turn you evolve it, but you can't really hit for 60 if you're going first, right? Obviously this isn't the same issue if you're going second. And if you're going second, you can rare candy and then immediately use the Vine Whip after you hit with I forgot the name of the basic, but yeah. So if this obviously the 2 energy attackers benefit from going second with rare candy. So I think the ability is nice, the HP is nice, the damage is a bit lackluster, but the ability is really good. But it only comes into play early, right? Your opponent could just play around this by like evolving whatever he has on the bench, and then you're kind of screwed, right? So yeah, snipes all the basics. That's true. That's right. It does hit for 60, so most basics are 60. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to put Victory Bell pretty high. I think even with the basic limitation, I think we're gonna have to put it pretty high. I think it's definitely a B. All right, it's up there with the Sleepy Gengar. It's up there with the Block Supporter Gengar. Maybe it's even in front. I'm gonna put it high B. Okay, I'm gonna put it high B. I don't think it's as good as Greninja or maybe Gardevoir, but like definitely high B, low A maybe. You know, everybody wants to go first now. Yeah, pretty much. All right, next up. We have our boy Dragonite. I mean, you already know that, you know, our boy here, you know, he's a fan favorite, but he's not going to really benefit from rare candy, right? It needs so much energy. It just needs so much energy that by the time you're ready to attack, you could have just evolved it with Dragonair, all right? So, you know, we're not going to spend too much time on this. We're going to put Dragonite. I actually think because it needs like 4 energy, we're going to put it in E, man. There's, sorry, but, our boy Dragonite, you know, there's Rayquaza, there's Wugtrio, you know, Yeah, Manaphy Dragonite. It does speed him up a little bit. It does speed him up a little bit. But like, I don't think you need. I still don't think you need to rare candy it, right? Like, yeah, I don't think you need to rare candy. And also, it has like, it still has the dragon energy issues. Like you guys seen it, right? When we played in the in this streamer cup, right? We played Dragonite with Giratina, and like we played like 6-7 games total, and in 2 games we bricked our energy. First game was like we bricked water, like we had all water, and then the second time we bricked electric. We only had electric. So yeah, oh, sorry, our boy Dragonite has to go in E, man. It's not gonna benefit at all. All right, here's something that's really interesting. Okay, Kabutops, and I see a lot of people talking about Rampardos, right? But like we don't see a lot of people talking. I'm gonna open the lights because it's like started raining here. It's a bit dark. Hold up. We're back. Right, so we see a lot of people talking about Rampardos, right? But like we don't see a lot of people talking about Kabutops, and I actually think Kabutops is also a threat. You know, like obviously it has issues in the sense that you can't start with a fossil in the active, right? You can't start with a fossil in the active. You have to start with a Pokemon, and you have to retreat that to be able to like rare candy your fossil on the bench and bring up, you know, either the Kabutops or the Rampardo. So it has issues. However, you know, dealing 50 damage, you know, on turn 2 if you're going first, or turn 3 if you're going second, with like 140 HP, you know, and being able to heal, it's still pretty. It's like a better Skarmory, right? It's like a Skarmory with like 1,000,000 HP that doesn't die, that never dies, right? Unless you have like enough damage to kill it, right? I don't think it's as good as Rampardos. Because you know, it's like you can't really compare 130 and 50, right? Yeah, it's like you can't really compare that. But I think it's definitely better than maybe like the 1 energy Beedrill, right? So let's see where we put it. I think it's like, I'm gonna put it right after Victory Bell. All right, I think it's better than the Beedrill. It's you know, it's kind of similar to the Gengars. I'm gonna put it with Victory Bell and Blastoise and Beedrill. I think this is a good spot for it. All right. So since we're already on the fossil topics, right? Let's do our boy, let me find it. Let's do our boy Rampardos. I'm gonna have to look it up because it's not here. Rampardos, Pokemon Pocket. Alright, let's do our boy Rampardos. Oh, what is this? Okay, let me pull it up. For everybody that doesn't know. Oh no, wait, it's in Spanish. Head Smash. Okay, here we are. Okay, all right. So here's Rampardos, right? 150. Everybody knows Rampardos, okay? Like 150 head smash for 130. You know, you can evolve it from the Skull Fossil with the rare candy, right? The only limitation that Rampardos has is that you can't start with the fossil in the active. You have to start with like a basic Pokemon in the active. You have to draw your fossil, right, from like Professor. You have to draw your fossil from Professor or something. Right, you need to find the fossil, you need to find the rare candy, and you need to find the boy, the goat. Alright, so it does have, like, a lot of things have to, like, come into play for you to be able, and you also need a retreat card for your active, right? Because if you're going first, you can evolve the fossil first, but you know, you're not going to spend 1 energy retreating the active. You want to put the energy for the head smash, so you need like an X speed or a leaf on top of all that, right? And this is a great question, you know, or a great idea. Double Yono decks coming. Here's the, like, I I thought Yono and Rare Candy were gonna be a match made in heaven, but sadly, you can't use Rare Candy the same way you use X-Speed with Yono. You can't use your Rare Candy and then Yono after to find your stage 2, because when you want to use Rare Candy, you need your stage 2 in your hand, right? So let's say you have Rare Candy, you have Yono, but you don't have your stage 2, you're gonna have to send away the candy. You're gonna have to send away the candy, right? Same thing with Chatot. Same thing with Chatot, you know? Like if you have Chatot in the front, you have a fossil, you have Rare Candy, and you know, you don't have your stage 2, you're gonna have to send away the candy and hope that you get candy plus your stage 2. So I think comms, Pokemon communication is gonna make a huge comeback, right? Like we've seen people play, I've been playing, you know, one comms, one Yono, but I think comms is gonna make like a huge comeback just because you can use comms and Rare Candy in the same turn, and you can't use Yono and candy in the same turn. So yeah, all right. Where do we put our boy? Where do we put our boy? Our boy. I think Rampardos is definitely high A. All right, maybe low S, high A. The only reason why I'm not putting him in S is because, like I said, like there's too many things that have to come together. You need like a retreat card, you need the fossil, you need the candy, and you need Rampardos. So definitely A, high A. I think candy plus comms, yeah, definitely a huge combo. I think we're gonna put him before Greninja and Gardevoir. Definitely before Greninja and Gardevoir. All right, high A for sure. Next up. Since we're on the topic, normal Pidgeot. All right, let's go to GA Pidgeot. GA Pidgeot. All right, so here we go. All right, so Pidgeot. All right, 130 HP. How much did Victory Bell have? Wasn't Victory Bell 132? I feel like Victory Bell and Pidgeot. Okay, Victory Bell was 140. Victory Bell was 140. Pidgeot is 130. Hello, Shubby, how you doing? And so you have 10 more damage for the same amount of energy as Victory Bell, and you have the drive off where you don't actually select. You don't actually select what you bring forward, but you can still bring forward non-basics, right? So I think, and you know, the 70 breakpoint, it's not that much better than 60. I think Victory Bell is better than this because it has enough damage to kill basics, and you get to select. Like with Pidgeot, it's nice, but you don't get to pick, right? You don't get to pick. It's a free Sabrina. It is a free Sabrina, but your opponent still gets to pick. Whereas Victory Bell, it feels like a bit more oppressive. You know, you can like snipe his Charmander, you can snipe his you know, whatever 60 HP basic is trying to evolve on the bench, right? So I think we put Pidgeot after Victory Bell. Definitely above Charizard and Gengar. Definitely above Charizard and Gengar. You don't need, that's true. You don't need to be in the active. That's true. You don't need to be in the active. That's true. I'm gonna put him right after Victory Bell. We're gonna do Victory Bell first, Pidgeot, and then Kabutops. I feel it's definitely a B. Definitely a B. All right, next up, we have Machamp. I only put Machamp here because he's an EX. We're gonna try to do like most of the EXs, but you can already tell what I'm thinking, right? You can already tell what I'm thinking for Machamp. Can we Sabrina and Pidgeot ability in the same turn? Yes, you can. You can. Pidgeot better than Victory Bell for sure. I don't know. They're definitely close. They're definitely close. All right, so Machamp EX. Machamp EX. All right, so pretty beefy guy. My only issue is that, once again, it takes 3 energy, right? So you can't, if you're going first or second, you can't like attack with this guy on a curve, right? You need to like spend a whole turn doing nothing, and then you can punch for 120, right? I think this guy is just like a worse Solgaleo now, right? Same damage than Solgaleo, same HP than Solgaleo. 1 more energy to attack for the same damage, and no ability. No ability. And he has a higher retreat cost, right? He has, like, Solgaleo has a 2 retreat cost, right? And this guy has 3. So, like, this guy is, like, this guy got power crept, like, super hard. And the type, yeah, he's weak to Psychic, which, like, sucks in a Giratina world, right? So this guy got absolutely power crept, man. Like, terrible. Terrible. especially since his full art or the rainbow looks so nice. The rainbow looks nice, but I'm sorry, our boy Machamp, you're going with the Venusaur, man. You're going actually after the Venusaur, I think, because it's just completely power crept, 100% power crept. So low D for Machamp. All right, next up, who do we have? Ooh, Superior. Okay, this is another interesting one. Let's find Superior. Mythical Island. We're going back to Mythical Island. Superior, guys. What do we think? What do we think about Superior? I mean, it's kind of like a Gardevoir, right? It's kind of like a Gardevoir, but you need to pair him up with, you know, something, you know, that's gonna sweep, right? Obviously the clear answer is Celebi, yeah, but you guys already know. Celebi, exactly. It has 130 HP. It just gets like one shot by absolutely everything, even with the cape now, because we have red. So Celebi is, you know, Celebi is kind of like too weak, right? And you have Venusaur, but like Venusaur's too slow, doesn't deal enough damage. It gets one shot by GA Charizard. It doesn't get one shot by the Stoke Charizard, but like close enough. So yeah. Hopefully we get a new grass. Yeah, hopefully we get new grass types that pair up well with Superior in the new set. But like going on what we know now, I think Superior, it's definitely behind Gardevoir. It might actually be behind Victory Bell and Pidgeot and Kabutops. It's better than Charizard and Gengar. I think it's a B. We're gonna have a lot of things in B, but like it's just how it is. I think it's a B. It's not as good as Gardevoir. I don't think it's like currently we just don't have the right cards to pair it with. So I think it's a B. Next up. Revo on YouTube, no leaks is impressive. Yeah, so what they did is that they didn't update the app yet. That's the issue, right? So we can't have leaks until they update the app in the store. And I'm checking now, and it's still not updated. So we might have to wait till midnight. Like Mythical Island released at midnight when it released. The app updated at midnight, and then they did the update. They released it at like 2-3 a.m. right? So Yep. It's a net increase in energy way more than Guardy. Yes, it's true. It just doesn't have the right pairings. Do I think we're going to get leaks soon? I don't know. It's hopefully yes. But if not, we might have to wait till tomorrow. Welcome in, Engage. How you doing? All right. Next up, guys. Okay, we put Superior in B. I think this is fine. Next up, we have Florges. This is kind of a card. This is a neat card. I kind of forgot about this card. So it's from Mythical Island. 120 HP. It's a bit low. I'm not gonna lie. And 2 energy, Bloom Shine, 80, which is respectable damage. You know, same as Greninja, I guess. Same HP as Greninja. Same damage as Greninja. If you take into account Greninja's ability, 1 retreat cost, and it has a nice little thingy. Heal 20 from each of your Pokemon. I actually never like completely read this card. I thought it only healed itself, but it's healed 20 from each Pokemon. The issue is that it like almost never happens, right? You almost never have like 3 or 4 like Pokemon, right? Solgaleo cooks it even with Cape. Yeah. So yeah, it's a neat card. Like it curves out pretty well. But like, I don't think it's better. It's definitely not better than the Sleep Gengar, right? The Sleep Gengar is much better than it. I think Superior is better than it. We're going to put it in C, okay? We're going to put it in C. It's better than Alakazam because it curves out better. But we're going to put it in C. I think it deserves a C. All right. Next up. We have our boy Golem. Let me pull him up. Our boy Mythical Island Golem. So even with Brock, it's still a 3 energy investment, right? So it has the same issue as Machamp has, right? Same issue as Machamp. It got, you know, At least it's not an EX. At least it's not an EX, right? You could say like, well, Solgaleo is better than it, but Solgaleo is an EX. It gives 2 points. At least this thing, you know, does like 120. It's not an EX. It has like a really good HP. The ability is nice, but you still need Brock. Exactly. You still need to run 2 cards in your deck specifically for it, right? So there's a lot of things that have to like come into play, right? You have to have the you have to have, you know, the 3 cards. You have to have the Geodude, Candy, Golem, and then you need Brock too, right? Lucia could work with it. That's true. The full heal stage, or the 60 heal to the stage 2 could work well with it. But I don't think it benefits from Rare Candy. I think like you guys are saying, it benefits from Dawn, it benefits from Lucia, but it doesn't really benefit from Rare Candy. And that's what we're doing today, right? We're gonna put Golem. We're gonna put Golem in D. All right. Before maybe like, you know, he's up there with Alakazam. We're gonna put Golem in D. Where leaks, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question. Next up, Scolipede. Scolipede. So Scolipede is actually kind of nice. You know, 140 HP. Venoshock for 2, but the you know why Scolipede is not going to benefit from Rare Candy? It's because its basic doesn't poison. Exactly. It's the stage 1 that poisons. So if you skip the stage 1, how are you going to deal 120, right? You have to play anyways, the you know, the graphic monkey that poisons from the bench. You have to play that if you're not playing the stage 1 for this. So Scolipede, you know, it's not going to benefit from Rare Candy at all. All right, so we're gonna this is a fast one. Okay, I think it's E. It's not gonna, like, you can't play this. You can't play this without its stage 1. So it's E for the Rare Candy rating. It's a good card. But like, it's E for the Rare Candy rating. Next up, Infernape EX. Let's find him. Let's find the boy. Infernape EX. All right. 170 HP. Pretty bulky guy. 140 for 2 energy. Discard all. All right. And then 0 retreat cost. That's the thing. 0 retreat cost. All right. This one's going to be one of the best. I tend to agree. You know why I think it's going to be really good? And we're going to get to the Stoke Charizard after. But, you know, everybody saw the Stoke Charizard, right? Everybody's like, ooh, yes, it's perfect, right? You go first with Stoke Charizard. You evolve it on turn 2 because you're going first. You put 1 energy, you Stoke. Turn 3, you deal 150. Perfect. That's perfect. But what do you do? What do you do after that, right? What do you do with all that extra energy after Charizard loaded itself, right? You have to have like another follow-up once your Charizard dies, right? And I actually think the best follow-up to Stoke Charizard is going to be Infernape. If you can manage to like get both out, in theory, Infernape is the best follow-up to Stoke Charizard. Also because if you attack with Infernape, you can retreat it for free and you can Stoke again, you know, or attack with the Charizard. So I think if we manage to make a double stage 2 line deck work, it might be Infernape EX with Stoke Charizard. All right, and it's gonna go crazy. One deals 150, the other one deals 140. Very low energy investment. All right, you can play double comms, double Rare Candy. All right, so I'm actually kind of hyped for this. All right, Okay, so we're gonna put, just because of its pairing with if its potential pairing with Stoke Charizard, I think we're gonna put it high A, maybe not S, because like by itself it's not that great. Okay, and exactly, we might have consistency issues. Okay, I'm gonna put it high A. Okay, I'm not gonna put it S because by itself it has issues, and maybe a stage 2 deck might have issues. Okay, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna put it high A. I think it's definitely finally we can finally make Infernape work. All right, like 2 expansions later or 3 expansions later, we can finally maybe make Infernape work. All right, next up. Yeah, we covered Rampardos and its shortcomings that you can't start with fossil. You need a retreat card. That's why it's A and not S. That's why it's A and not S. Okay, next up. Let's get on the subject. Since we're already on the subject, all right. Let's do our boy. Let's do our boy Stoke Charizard. He's in the new one. No, he's in Shining Revelry. Okay, Stoke Charizard, guys. Stoke Charizard. Here we go. No. Okay, let's do the shiny one. Let's pull up the shiny one. All right, guys. Stoke Charizard, 180 HP. It didn't see almost any play at all in Shining Revelry. Okay, you have to be honest. All right, like everybody thought it was cool, and then like nobody played it. Okay, like it was GA Charizard above everything else still. Okay. But finally, guys, I think with Rare Candy, I feel like Stoke Charizard finally has its time to shine, okay? For two reasons, okay? First one is obviously, the Stoke ability. You go first, you put your Charmander. The second turn, you Rare Candy, you put one energy, bang, okay? And you're ready to hit for 150 next turn, okay? And the second reason is that Solgaleo has fire weakness. All right, so you slap a helmet on this bad boy, you have a red in hand, you can take care of the bulky Solgaleo. All right, so I think it's going to be good for two reasons, right? Obviously, it's like self-sufficient and Solgaleo's weakness that happens to be fire. So yeah, my only issue with it is the 3 retreat costs, right? You're kind of committed to it. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to retreat it and then bring it back. I think it dies in the active. Like, you just full commit to it, bunch of healing on top, and, maybe an Infernape in the back, and you just have to, you just have to commit. You just have to commit to it. All right. So where do we put this guy? I honestly, because it's so self-sufficient, I think it's an A, guys. I think it's an S. I truly think it's an S. All right, for Rare Candy, it's probably one of the best benefiters from Rare Candy because like you only need 3 cards. You need Charmander, Candy, Charizard. Everything else you need maybe like an X-Speed or a Leaf for Rampardos, or you're powering up something else. But this card is the self-sufficient card that Rare Candy is made for. All right. So we're going to put Charizard, Stoke Charizard, definitely an S, all right? Next up, we have Luxray. So I put Luxray here because, it's still a card that people play. But it's like, it doesn't really benefit from Rare Candy. Like, even if you have Pachirisu, you need 2 turns to load energy on this, even with Pachirisu. So, like, you might as well just play the stage 1. Like, you could still put Rare Candy in their Luxray deck, but it doesn't speed it up or anything. So, yeah, we're gonna do, I mean, yeah. I don't think it's as good as Superior, or, like, it doesn't really benefit from Rare Candy the same way Superior, Sleep Gengar, Bother Gengar, Victory Bell does. I think it's like above, it's above Golem a little bit, I guess, because, it's between Golem and Florges. I'm going to put it like C. C. You can Rare Candy and Volcrum mid to late game. That's true. It might clutch late game, but like early, it doesn't really do anything. So we're going to put it maybe like, yeah, around, I think it's a C. All right, next up, we have Magnezone. I mean, this one's pretty obvious, right, guys? This one's pretty obvious. What is Magnezone without Magneton? Truly, what is Magnezone without Magneton? Like, how do you? We're like, yeah. It's. I mean, you can always play Pachirisu with it, right? You can always try to like overload it with energy from Pachirisu, but like, it doesn't really benefit from Rare Candy. All right, It's still a good card. But it doesn't benefit. He shouldn't be on the list. Yeah, I put cards that people play, but I think he's kind of down there with Scolipede, right? Like, yeah, these are cards like Dragonite doesn't need it at stage 1, but like Magnezone and Scolipede definitely need their stage 1s. So like as like it's a good card, but like this is a rare candy tier list. So it's E tier, F tier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add another tier. All right, next up, we have Togekiss. What gen was Togekiss? I think it was STS, right? Oh, here it is. All right, Togekiss. I actually think Togekiss does benefit from rare candy, right? Especially if you're going second. You're going second, you have the Togepi, you attack for 20 or whatever, and then you candy, and then you attack for the overdrive smash. So you're dealing 20, 60 with rare candy, and then 120, 170 with Cynthia on turn 3, right? So like the curve is actually pretty nice. And you also, like on turn 3, you don't need to add more energy to it. You just put energy somewhere else. I think with the pairing with Cynthia is really strong. But without Cynthia, it's kind of lackluster because 120 is not enough. Right? Like you can't kill anything anymore with 120, right? You need to have the Togepi, you need to have the Candy, the Togekiss, and the Cynthia, right? And weak to metal, that's true. So it gets one shot because of the weakness from Solgaleo, right? So like it curves out really well, but you need Cynthia on top of everything else. So it's definitely like I think people are gonna make decks with this and rare candy. It's definitely better than Florges. It's better than Florges. It's better than Superior. I think it's gonna see more play than Gengar, Kabutops. I don't know. I feel like it's a high B. I feel like it's a high B. Maybe a low A. Probably a low A. Let's do a low A because we have a lot of Bs. All right, we're gonna do a low A on Togekiss. I think people are gonna play it, but it's not gonna win any tournaments or whatever. Or low B for low A for Togekiss. All right, next up. We have Dusknoir. I mean, Dusknoir is kind of like the Temu version of Gardevoir, right? It does something different, but like you're not sweeping with Dusknoir, right? Dusknoir is the support card to like your Giratina or whatever, right? So like yes, it does benefit from rare candy because you get to use its ability like one turn sooner, but like you're not sweeping with this. You have to have your sweeper and this in the back, right? So it's not as good as Gardevoir. It does benefit from rare candy. I feel like it's like there with Florges. We're gonna put it like with Florges. It's definitely not as good as Sleep Gengar or Superior. I think it's like a C. It's like a C. It's like so-so. I mean, people are gonna make meme decks with it for sure, but it's a C. All right, we have Gallade next. This is an interesting card. This is an interesting card for rare candy. All right. This is an interesting card for rare candy. Why? Why is it interesting? Because if you're going second, you can you're gonna have to maybe play like the damage rolls. You know, maybe if you're playing rare candy with this, maybe you play like the 10 damage rolls. And then you deal 10, and then you rare candy it on turn 3 if you're going second. And you attack for Energized Blade. The only issue I see is that it lacks damage against stuff that has low energy attack, you know, like it just lacks damage. That's the issue. Like take this, how are you gonna play Gallade against Solgaleo? You're gonna hit the Solgaleo for 110 base, right? Like what? Like you can barely kill it if it capes or if it plays like a PCL, right? And it still has psychic weakness in a Giratina world. Or against Beedrill, that's right, or Executor, or Air. Like, yeah, it's just like Gallade is a good card. It is a good card. It's just not gonna have a place against better cards, right? Against low energy attackers that really benefit from the candy. So, you know, it's still a solid card, but yeah, it's gonna depend on the meta. We're gonna put Gallade in B. It's definitely better. It's like kind of with it's kind of with Blastoise, right? Maybe a bit before Blastoise. Something like this. I think Galaden's B is fine. Yeah, we're gonna put Galaden B. It's a solid card, but yeah. People hype so much this card, I think the change in the meta, Galade will go down. I agree. I agree. Next up. Crobat. Oh, this might be annoying. Where's Crobat? It was in Triumphant Light, right? Okay, there it is. Alright, Crobat. Honestly, like, it's a really annoying card. It's a really annoying card. Like, if you get this one turn early, it's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage to tank on your active every single turn. Like 30 every single turn. Without having to invest energy in it, without having, you know. But the only issue I see with it is that, like, what are you gonna pair up other than Arceus, right? Like, you need kind of like a front. You need like something in the front to deal damage, you know, like the dark energy doesn't have like a Skarmory, right? It doesn't have like something in the front that, like, you know, pressures, and then you have Crobat in the back that pressures even more, right? They have, like, what does dark have? They have Spiritomb, you know, they have like Toxicroak, which is not that great. Like, what do they have? Like, what do you lead with? You know, Wheezing? Maybe Wheezing. Yeah, maybe Wheezing. I can see it. But still, you know, like, and Arceus kind of lost its luster too, right? It has, like, it doesn't deal enough damage anymore. It doesn't have enough HP. It's still a really strong basic. But, like, Arceus kind of, like, fell out of favor a little bit as well. You could run a Skarmory deck with Arceus, Colress, and Crobat. That's true. If you never plan on putting Dark Energy on it, it doesn't matter, right? You can run whatever energy you want. You know, it's true. I can see that. Skarmory, Arceus, Crobat. So maybe I'm not creative enough. You know, maybe somebody's gonna, like, make like a S tier deck with Crobat, and maybe I'm just not creative enough. I think it's definitely A. All right, it's definitely A. Like, it's up there with Greninja. It's like, it might be better than Gardevoir even. Alright, we're gonna put it in A. I think it's an A. So yeah. I think it's better than Togekiss. Might be better than Gardevoir. It's up there with Greninja. A low and Persian gonna be a good pair for it. We have to see. Okay, next up, guys. Where are we? Garchomp. Okay, this is a fun one. We have 2 Garchomps actually to do. Let's do the dragon one first, and then we're gonna do the EX one after. Garchomp. Where was the dragon one? It was in STS. Yeah. It was in STS. Here we go. Garchomp. All right, Dragon Garchomp. One of the biggest winners. The dragon one. You know, I kind of agree with that. Just as long as you get the energy you need. Right? Just as long as you get the energy you need, like, you know, on turn 1 and on turn 2 if you're going second, and turn 3, it's great. You know, if you get the energy you need, it's great. The ability is also really good. I agree. The ability is nice. I mean, you're never gonna see the cards that you discard again, but it's pretty nice. And with Cynthia and all that, but like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you get like 3 energy? What are you gonna do when you get like 3 waters in a row, right? What are you gonna do when you get 3 waters in a row, or when you get 3 fighting in a row, right? That's the issue I see with it. It's a bit inconsistent. It's really good on paper. It's really good, but run only fighting. But then how are you gonna get the water? A Manaphy? But then you need water to use Manaphy. So no, but you can't. No, Manaphy needs water energy to generate water. So you need to run water in your energy zone. I think Garchomp. I don't know, man. I think Togekiss is better. It's like a high B. That's like a low A, high B. Just because of the inconsistency. All right. It's like kind of with Pidgeot and Victory Bell. I think it's kind of with Pidgeot and Victory Bell. All right. Next up. All right. We have the boy. The boy. EX Garchomp. EX Garchomp. This guy might be a menace, man. This guy might be a menace. He might be a menace. So you get to all right. So you get to you let's say you're going first. All right. Obviously you want to go first. You want to go first. You want to drop the Gibble. You want to drop the candy, and you want to start like hitting for 50 on everything, right? Like you choose whatever you hit for 50, right? So like that one's really, it's like a great start, right? It's like a super strong start. But then the question is like, what's the follow up, right? Like linear attack is like crazy good, right? But then what? Like, how are you going to deal like big damage, right? What's your follow up to it? That's the question, right? Because Dragon Claw is not enough, man. Like, you're not going to get value out of the Dragon Claw. I don't know. You have Marshadow as a follow up. It is an EX, right? So if you're leading with an EX, you're kind of going to lose 2 points off the bat. So you might need another like fighting EX to like follow up this guy up, right? Lucario isn't it, or is he? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It feels like you need a follow up to this guy, and I don't really know what the follow up is. Like linear attack from Rare Candy is super good, super strong, but my only question is what's the follow up, right? And I don't know. Maybe we need to see a new card. Rampardos, you're gonna run 2 stage 2 lines. You're gonna have to run 2 stage 2 lines, but maybe. I think he's definitely I don't know. It's an A. I think it's an A. Despite it's you know, the question about like what's the Lucario buffs, maybe. I think it's an A. I think it's like with Crobat or something. Crobat, Greninja. Maybe not as good as Rampardos or Infernape. I think like Crobat, Greninja. Something like that. Alright, better than the non-EX for sure. Above Crobat, sure. We can do that. Alright. Next up, we have Staraptor. Staraptor was in Shining, right? Was he in Shining? No, he was in no, here he is. He was in the thingy. Right, Staraptor, yeah. I mean, you guys see it, right? Everybody sees the combo, right? You got your Starly stage turn 1, you drop the candy, you drop the berry, boom, 130, baby. 130, right? If you think about it, it takes the same amount of cards to play Staraptor than it does to play Rampardos, right? If you want to attack on turn 1. Because Rampardos needs a retreat card for the active, and Staraptor needs Barry. So it's the same amount of cards to deal the same amount of damage, right, as Rampardos. The only issue is that the turn after, you're going to have to do nothing for 1 turn, right? Unless you have a second Barry, you're going to have to do nothing for 1 turn because you need to put 2 energy and then 3 energy on it, right? Whereas Rampardos, you know, you have your 1 energy on it, you're set, right? So I think the Barry combo, it's not going to be as great. The Barry Staraptor combo with the candy, it's not going to be as great as Rampardos, but it's definitely going to be up there, you know? You can use Staraptor, Lily, and Ilima. That's true. It benefits from the colorless supporter, and it heals as well. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, where do we put? I think Staraptor is after Rampardos for sure. Is it above Togekiss? I think it's around here. I'm gonna put Staraptor between Togekiss and Gardevoir. Solid B. It's better than Garchomp. I think it's better than Victory Bell. I think it might be a bit better than Victory Bell. But it's around here. It's like low A, high B. Above Togekiss. I think it's above Togekiss. You just Ilima. What's Ilima again? My misremember. Ilima. Pokemon Pocket. What does this do? Oh, here it is. Oh no, we can't see. Okay. Put one of your, okay, has damage on it in your hand. Yeah, but like, Ilima isn't meant for, it's not meant for stage 2s, guys. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like get the Starly, and you're gonna get like the Staraptor, and you're gonna get the stage 1 back in your hand, and you're gonna like discard all the energy. I don't think Ilima is made for stage 2s. It's made for basics. Do you get rare candy back? That's a great question. Do you get rare candy back if you play Ilima? I don't think so, because a rare candy is an item. Rare candy is an item. I think you just get the basic and you get Staraptor. You don't get the rare candy back. So yeah, Ilima is not meant for stage 2s, guys. It's meant for Snorlax. It's meant for Snorlax, and it's meant for Arceus. That's what it's meant for. All right. Next up. Oh, we have the boy. Beedrill, baby. Beedrill EX. This one's going to be a menace. I think this one's going to be a menace. You guys can quote me on this. I think this one's going to be a menace. All right. Can you read your above chat? Will we get a stream tomorrow at the time of... No, sir. No, I'm going to be sleeping. It's going to be 2 a.m. I'm going to be sleeping like a baby. But tomorrow night, though, for sure. Tomorrow night, for sure. Tomorrow afternoon. Okay, Beedrill. Budding for normal types, yeah. Where's the drill? Here he is. Okay. Alright, guys. Am I gonna start grind as soon as rank start? Probably off stream, yeah. Probably off stream. And then we're gonna stream it when we can. Beedrill EX, guys. Alright. How many hourglasses do you have saved? 450, and then if you add 100, 550. So we're gonna open packs tomorrow. Okay. Beedrill EX, guys. Beedrill EX. Okay. Stage 2, 170 HP. Pretty bulky boy. We haven't done Meow yet. Not yet. Pretty bulky boy, and then Crushing Spear for 80. Crushing Spear for 80, that's 2 energy. You still want to go second. I feel like you still want to go second with Beedrill. You don't want to go first, right? You want to get your energy on the Weedle. You want to hit for 20, and then next turn you want to evolve it and Crushing Spear and start discarding energy. All right. 1 retreat cost is great. My only issue with it, like, yeah, not letting the opponent ramp in the active is huge. But I have 2 issues with it. First issue, fire weakness. All right. Who's the other S card that we put in front, right? We put Charizard, okay? If you let the Charizard stoke and you discard off it, it can't attack. That's true. But let's say he has let's say, I don't know, you're late in finding the Beedrill or whatever, right? I feel like Charizard still one-shots Beedrill, right, with the Steam Artillery. But you guys are right. You guys are right in the sense that if Charizard stokes and Beedrill attacks it, Charizard only goes to 4 energy, and then Beedrill knocks it back down to 3. So it has to like stoke twice, right? It can always stoke twice. You have to stoke twice if the Beedrill discards off the Charizard, right? 80 is the only problem. Yeah, exactly. Like if you cape the Charizard, it survives 2 attacks with 1 red, right? So that's my number 1 issue with Beedrill. My number 2 issue with Beedrill, yeah, you can stoke twice. My number 2 issue with Beedrill is Solgaleo's ability, right? Solgaleo, if you lose all your energy on the active, Solgaleo can retreat that active for free and come in, right? So assuming Solgaleo is going to be like a great card, right? Like you can't really like trap the active, you know, by like discarding energy off it, because people are going to play either Leaf or they're going to play Solgaleo, and the ability makes it so that it's a free retreat cost, you know, whatever. So that's my 2 issues with Beedrill, right? But it is a great card. I think it's going to benefit it a lot. I think it's up there with Infernape. Maybe S tier. The high A, maybe S tier. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in S. I'm gonna put it in S. Okay. I think it's gonna be an S tier card. Yeah. All right. With rare candy, that is. Okay, next up. Meowscarada. Here's another one. Here's another. Grass types are really benefiting from rare candy, I think. Meowscarada is gonna be a menace, man. If it wasn't already a menace, people are gonna have nightmares. People are gonna have nightmares of rare candy Meowscarada plus red hitting their Giratina in the active. People are they're gonna have nightmares, man. They're gonna wake up in sweats. They're gonna wake up like sweating. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Or let me just find the Meowscarada. It's in the grass section. All right, here it is. Okay, here it is. Yeah, honestly, I think if Beedrill is S, this is S as well. Okay, I think Meowscarada is actually going to be better than Beedrill. Simply play non-EX. That's true. Yeah, that's true as well. It does have its own limitations, but like the fact that Sprigatito, if you don't play stage 1s, if you don't play Florigato and the Meowscarada Magnezone deck, you're guaranteed a Meowscarada. You're guaranteed a Meowscarada from the Sprigatito, right? You can play Meowscarada Magnezone, no Florigato. Sprigatito always searches for either another Sprigatito or Meowscarada. And as long as you have the magic card, as long as you have the candy, you can start swinging on the Darkrai or on the Giratina on turn 1. Sorry, turn 2. Ideally you want to go turn 2. Yes, it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee to get the Meowscarada. You also have to have the rare candy. Yes, there's still a high break potential, right? But if Meowscarada Magnezone held a candle up to Darkrai Giratina, I think with the addition of rare candy, I think it's gonna be even more, right? If it held up a candle to Darkrai Giratina before, it's only gonna be better. It's only that matchup is only gonna get better, and it might be the thing that actually like knocks Darkrai Giratina down a peg. Right, the addition of rare candy to Meowscarada decks might be what finally knocks Darkrai Giratina down a peg. So the only downside is that it doesn't do any damage to non-EXs, and that one we know. Okay, we know. Like it still hits Skarmory for 60. It still hits Magnezone for 60. Like we all know that. But I do think Meowscarada is S in terms of benefiting from rare candy. It's definitely I think it might be even better than Beedrill. I think it's definitely an S. All right, next up. Here's a card that nobody plays. Where is it? Palmot. Electric. There it is. Palmot. So 140 HP. It has a Drud effect, and it hits for 70, but no retreat cost. I actually didn't know this. I'm actually learning this in real time with you guys. No retreat cost for the Palmot, and it basically deals 90 damage if it gets attacked. Right? It deals 90 damage if it gets attacked. I feel like it will definitely get a glow up if it wasn't playable before. I feel like, you might see this, in unranked. You might see this in, like, non-EX decks. Honestly, like, pretty decent. It deals more damage, in theory, than what's it called? Than Greninja, right? But it only deals damage to the active. The zero retreat is kind of sweet. It has some decent HP. I think it can two-shot a Moltres. That's actually pretty big, yeah. So, it can two-shot a Palkia. It can two-shot Articuno. So, I'm gonna put this like behind Greninja. I'm gonna put it after Togekiss. It's like surprisingly a good card out of nowhere, and I think Rare Candy is just gonna make it a bit better. Maybe after Victory Bell. I don't know. Low A's, high B's, somewhere around here. Yeah, let's do. I think it's above Garchomp, something like that. It's not as good as Togekiss. It's not as good as Togekiss. Okay. 5 cards left. 5 cards left. And the last two are the new EXs, okay? The new Alakazam. Who read the new Alakazam? Does anybody know what the new Alakazam even does? I didn't, okay? So 130 HP, Psychic Suppression, 80 damage. Also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has energy attached. So there's a caveat. 1 retreat cost. Honestly, like as a rare candy candidate, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's like guaranteed 80 to the front and maybe 20 to like 1 benched Pokemon, 1 retreat cost, 1 energy. You know, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It's better than the old Alakazam. Ain't no way you put old Alakazam that low, dude. Old Alakazam needs 3 energy, man. Old Alakazam got power crept by a low-end Raichu. So I don't think old Alakazam is coming back, even with rare candy. The new one is actually a better benefiter from rare candy than the old one. So we're gonna do like it's decent. I think it's a high C, or maybe a low B. Doesn't a low and Raichu need 3? Yes, but it's a stage 1, right? I think C tier. Okay, I agree. High C. I think high C. It's above Florges and Dusknoir and Luxray and stuff. I think it's a high C. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. It's an EX. That's true. All right, next up. Okay, we have Machop. The new Machop. All right, we looked at the old Machop EX and we said that like it got power crept by Solgaleo completely. Let's look at the new Machop. All right, here it is. 150 HP, pretty good. 70 damage base, and then 120 if it has like 4 more energy. I don't know, man. It's just like too much energy investment for me. Yeah, it's whatever. Like it's okay. It's like the same. It's like this in the same slot as the new Alakazam, right? Right here, C. Yeah, 70 for 2 is not bad. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as the new Alakazam. I would put it like right next to it. It's like not as like, it doesn't like have any good combos the way Superior. It's not as directly good as like the Sleepy Gengar or any of the other cards here. I think it's a C. All right. Let's see. Next up, guys. Who do we have left? Okay, we have 3 guys. We have 3, okay? We have Tinkaton, Lunala, and Solgaleo. Okay, let's do Tinkaton. The bell curler is looking really nice, isn't it? I feel like this is a fair distribution, right? I feel like this is a pretty fair distribution of strength, right? Pretty balanced, right? Okay. What do we? Okay, let's do Tinkaton. Tinkaton, guys. Tinkaton was in Revelry. Okay. All right. Tinkaton. 3 energy, 170 HP, fire weakness. It gets one shot by the Stoke Boy. Yeah. It's just too much energy, man. Like you're not doing anything with it. Even if you get it 1 turn sooner, you're not doing anything with it. Maybe with Dialga, but like you're building a deck around Tinkaton, like you're gonna lose. Even if you build, like if you play Dialga, you're building around Tinkaton, and if you're building around Tinkaton, you're probably gonna lose. Is my take. So yeah. So let's I think it's like I don't even know. I think it's D. Probably D. Better than Machamp. It's like D. Okay. All right, guys. The final two. All right. Let's start with Lunala. Okay. I mean, if you guys are regulars on the channel, you kind of had me like, you kind of already know my opinion. Guys, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see Lunala. I don't see yeah, I just don't see like I don't see the combo potential. 180 HP is nice. Don't get me wrong. It's like pretty bulky. Dark weakness. Other than Darkrai, there's not many dark attackers, right? So the dark weakness is actually kind of good because there's only Darkrai. The way I didn't see Giratina, I kind of saw Giratina. No, I did see Giratina. I wasn't like convinced. I wasn't convinced, but I definitely said that it wasn't trash. I wasn't as clairvoyant as Roxas was, right? In the last format review, Roxas was way more aware of how good Giratina was gonna be. I was like, yo, it's a good card. It's a basic. It ramps itself. I thought it had limitations and the fact that you need 3 Psychic, and it does, right? Like, getting 3 Psychic on it takes time. Like, if it had 2 Psychic, you know, it would have been much better. But yeah. Okay, what do you guys think, guys? I like Lunala. I'd be very surprised if they don't have some cards to pair that well with the set. Yeah, maybe there will be some new Psychics, right? But like, if you just take it for what it is now, with the Psychics that we have now, I want you guys to give me like the best combo because I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. I think Lunala, Giratina plus Mewtwo can work. I mean, I agree. But like, I don't know. I feel like you're giving up a lot of deck slots. You're giving up a lot of deck slots to play Dawn, right? Like this, like you have the Mewtwo Giratina deck already, and it plays Dawn, and Dawn does exactly what it needs to do, right? Are you gonna like give up 4 or potentially 6 slots just to like replace the Dawn with this thing that like transfers all the energy? I don't know, man. I don't know. The one retreat is nice. I think the one retreat is probably one of its best attributes, but like the ability and the damage is just not it for me, man. It's just not it for me. Yeah, it's 6 slots no matter what. Yeah, because you have to play 2 candies. So yeah. Imagine stacking Gira full. Mewtwo only needs 2 energies and you give it 6 and Mewtwo dies. Yeah, it's like what I've been saying is that its ability is worse than Vaporeon, right? Its ability, like Vaporeon, you get to choose, and it's like a stage 1. Vaporeon is a stage 1 non-EX. You get to choose how much energy you transfer. You don't have to like full commit. And this thing, you have to like full commit. It's an EX. You have to like give up a million slots for it. Cresselia EX, I can see it. You know, you could like put the Cresselia in front. You like add energy to it. You heal it so that the Darkrai pings don't hurt it. And then you swap out the Cresselia for like a Mewtwo. You like send all the energy on Mewtwo. And then you like unload, right? I can maybe see it, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be that strong. There's definitely like combo potential, but I'm not creative enough, or I'm just like not bright enough to like have the foresight of evaluating how good it is. So I think I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in low A. Whoops, sorry, everything crashed. Let me reopen everything. Okay, we're back. No, okay. Oh, thank God we didn't lose our tier list. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me fix it. Okay. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. Okay. So, where do we put Lunala? I think it's a low A, man. Low A, maybe a B. Maybe a B. Yeah, impossible to rank Lunala. I agree. We just don't know. We don't know what other cards they're going to release. So I'm gonna put it high B, okay? High B. B for maybe, okay? B for maybe, all right? I'm gonna put it high B because I I accept that, like, I don't have the forethought, I don't have the creativity to know if it's good or not. All right, B for maybe. All right, yeah. Like this is a 5-head card. Okay, it might be a 5-head card, and I'm just not 5-head enough. Okay. All right. Next up. Okay. All right. Red candy. Okay, here's the boy. The boy. The one everybody's waiting for. The man. The legend. All right. Solgaleo. Yo, this card is looking pretty nice, guys. Looking pretty nice. 180 HP. Very nice. Very bulky. Fire weakness. You know, the fire weakness might hurt it at the end of the line. 2 retreat cost, which is pretty standard for, like, you know, I guess it's not as good as Lunala because it has 2 instead of 1. But I feel like its ability is much more useful, right? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. And then its damage, it does 2 for 120. And it does hurt itself, though. It does hurt itself. That's true. Okay. So let's list, like, why this card is good, okay? So this card is good because it does 120 for 2 damage. It can retreat a Snorlax. It can retreat Origin Form Dialga from the active. It can retreat a Giratina from the active. It can retreat anything from the active, right? And put itself up, right? That's like a super useful ability, right? Like, let's say you're running Skarmory, 2 Skarmories, 1 Dialga and 1 Solgaleo. You don't need to like run Leaf anymore. Like, you don't need to run Leaf for the Dialga because this thing is the Leaf, right? You play Skarmory, Origin from Dialga, this thing is the Leaf, right? It pairs up with Snorlax well. There's a bunch of things that it pairs up really well with. The damage is nice. My only gripe with it, my only issue with it is that it can get one shot by it gets, like, if it gets one shot by the Stoke Charizard plus Red or plus Helmet, and it also gets one shot by Infernape plus Helm or plus Helmet, right? That's my only issue with it. But, like, those cards are kind of slow, you know, they're kind of bricky. I feel like even if it has fire weakness, I feel like a Skarmory start with Solgaleo in the back can actually, like, outpace Stoke Charizard plus Infernape. Right? It's like much more consistent, right? Playing Skarmories and like a Dialga is going to be much more consistent than like playing Stoke Red with Infernape. Even though both of those one-shot this, right? So yeah. Oh yeah, Stoke Charizard can kill you without Red. Yes, because it takes 10 damage. So even without Red, right? Solgaleo with Cape and Blue, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could obviously Cape is like super clutch. So I think it's definitely an S card. I think it's an S card for sure, but I don't know how it's gonna pair up into Stoke Charizard and Infernape. That's my only thing. I agree. I think it's an S. But, like, how is it gonna pair up against Charizard and Infernape? That's my question. Solgaleo can go with Adamant. Yeah, that's true. But, like, Adamant is only 1 turn, right? So, I'm going to put it S. I don't know if... I'm not going to put it above Stoke Charizard. Maybe I'm tripping. I think it's kind of up... I think it's before Beedrill, but, like, it's between Beedrill and Meowscarada. Maybe before Meowscarada. But definitely an S. How often will it occur? We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, I agree. Stoke Charizard will have consistency issues, and it doesn't have, like, Fire doesn't have a Skarmory. Solgaleo has Skarmory, which gives you time to find your cards, but Charizard and Infernape don't have that, right? What about normal Beedrill? We put normal Beedrill in B. It's alright, but, like, you need the issue with normal Beedrill is that you need an energy sink after, right? Because you're only putting 1 energy on it. That's perfect. Like, the first turn, you're chilling. You deal 70, but then where do you put the energy after that, right? Do you put it into a Celebi? Not really. Celebi gets one shot by everything. Do you put it into a Venusaur? Venusaur is too slow. So once you get the Beedrill, the one energy Beedrill online, what do you do after, right? Kind of like nothing, right? So that's why I put it in B. It's a good card. It's a good card, but I think it's a B. Solgaleo Snorlax. I see the vision. I see the vision. Would you still play Moltres with Stoke Charizard? No, I would like if I like one thing. Can you make the list bigger? I don't know. Kind of like it's kind of like I don't know. This is kind of the best I can do. Unless you want to see, or maybe I can make the image bigger. Oh, I can like crop it. I can like crop it. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, there you go, guys. Much better, right? Perfect. Yeah. So okay. What are we missing? What are we missing? Would I still play Moltres with Stoke Charizard? No, I don't think so. I think Stoke Charizard doesn't need Moltres. It never needed Moltres. I think we're like what I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna try first with Stoke Charizard is playing Infernape. Infernape with like 2 rare candies and like maybe 1 stage 1 for both of them. 1 stage 1 for both of them, maybe 2, depending. Because I don't see like outside of Infernape, I don't see another good card. Like we need another good fire card. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it with Infernape, and I'm gonna try it with Alolan Marowak. Right? I'm gonna try Charizard with Infernape, and I'm gonna try it with Alolan Marowak. You guys know that card? Alolan Marowak. Like it has the Alolan. Oh, Pokemon Pocket. Yeah, with Kiawe. That's right. That's right. It's like you can't see it clearly, right? But like. Okay, so yeah, so here's like something that could pair up with the new Stoke Charizard, right? 110 HP, it's a stage 1. It has 3 energy attack, but Kiawe gives it 2 energy, right? I can look it up. Kiawe gives it 2 energy. So that you can attack with it like on turn 2. I mean after you evolve it. You can't use candy on it because it's not a stage 2. Right? So you have your Alolan Marowak, you have your Kiawe, and then you hit for big damage, right? Flip 2 coins, so it's either 70 or 140, and the burn effect does 20 on the first turn. Yeah. Bit unstable because of the flip coin, for sure. What is the other Pokemon? I think it's a Turtonator. The other Pokemon is Turtonator. We don't know. He missed out on the 0. That's true. He can deal 0 damage. That's true. It can also deal 0 damage. Yeah, it's true. It can deal 0 damage. You end your turn upon using it? Is that true? Oh, that's true. Take 2 energy, your turn ends. You can't even attack in the same turn. Never mind, guys. This card is bad. Never mind, man. Never mind. We're going to have to see Turtonator, but like if you can't attack the same turn you use it, never mind, guys. I take back what I said. We're going back to Stoke Charizard Infernape. Forget Alolan Marowak, man. Forget this shit. Forget it. Pokemon is so racist. Misty should end turn as well. Yeah, I mean clearly they have favorites, right? It looks cool. That's all. He does look cool. My guy looks pretty jacked up. He looks ready to square up. He looks ready to square up. And this card looks cool. Yeah, I mean this guy is aura farming. It looks really cool. Yeah, Marowak looks really cool. But sadly, I think it's going to be one of those like 1 stars that like you put in your binder, but you don't actually play. I was hyped, man. I was hyped for it, but like I forgot the part where your turn ends. What the fuck is that? What is that noise? Dude. Dude, it was playable. It was playable with Kiawe, but like now it's not playable anymore. Unfortunate. 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 It's one of those cards you pull 10 times wishing for a 2-star. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Should we just do the... since we're on it, let's just do the other leaks while we're at it. Obviously, you guys saw the meme, right? Here it comes, guys. We're like, how many hours away? We're like 7... We're like 8 hours away. You guys saw the meme already on Reddit, right? Let's do the other cards. Since we're already here, let's just do Celestial Guardians. Let's just go over all the other cards. Guardians, all cards. Let me check if the app updated. Let me check if the app updated, guys. Guys, still no update. Still no update. Lucian is about to lose his mortgage. He bet the mortgage that we're gonna get an update before 7 p.m. Eastern. He's gonna lose his mortgage. If he starts a GoFundMe, guys, you have to gift, okay? You have to support Lucian. Okay, what is it? Celestial. They're trying to avoid. Yeah, they are. They're probably gonna update it at midnight. Can we see all the cards here? No. Okay, here's Cerebi. Okay, we're cool. Okay. All right, we already talked about Solgaleo. We don't need to talk about Solgaleo. Let's do a Alolan Raichu, right? Alolan Raichu. Can I click this? There it is. There's the boy. I like it. I think Alolan Raichu is like he's like the Mew. He's like the Mew of this set, right? Remember when Mew came out in Mythical Island, and Mew countered both Charizard, and it also countered Mewtwo, right? I think this guy is like the Giratina counter. This guy is like the answer to both Giratina, to Stoke Charizard. He kills Giratina, Stoke Charizard. He also kills does he kill Darkrai? 60 plus 90, that's 150. In theory, he kills Darkrai. He kills Darkrai too. He kills Gary. That's right. He's like the he's like the anti-meta card. The only issue is that he's gonna get swept by Solgaleo, right? Solgaleo is gonna sweep this guy. That's the issue, right? This guy attacks into like a helmet. He attacks a Skarmory with a helmet, and then Solgaleo comes in, is like, "What up, little bro?" And then he just sweeps him in one hit, right? That's the issue I find with it. Maybe it's gonna be like a rock paper scissors meta where you're gonna have like Dialga. Oh, the cat also kills it. Yeah, you're gonna have Dialga plus Alolan Raichu, and then that's gonna be really good against everything except Solgaleo. That's my take on it. That's my take. We're gonna have like a rock paper scissors meta maybe, where you have this guy killing the Giratinas and the Stoke Charizards and the Garys, and then Solgaleo is gonna stomp this guy, and then the Charizard and the Garys are gonna stomp Solgaleo. Right, and it's just gonna be like a rock paper scissors type thing. Is the tier list done? Yeah. Here's the final take. Final take. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. This is the final take. You guys can screenshot this and come laugh at me. Okay. Be my guest. If you want to screenshot this and then come laugh at me after, I'd be more than welcome. You'd be more than welcome. You can just put Raichu with the Solgaleo. That's true. That's true. You can do both. All right. Oh yeah, Beedrill too. Beedrill, yeah. But Beedrill has no, it has fire weakness. You're right. You're right. Beedrill can also crush Raichu, and so can Meowscarada. Meowscarada and Beedrill can crush our boy Raichu. Even though he's looking nice and cute. Even though he's cute, he's looking nice and cute. All right, next up. No ads, please. Lily. Lily, guys. Oopsie. Open image in the new tab. Okay, guys. Gooners, come up. Are there any gooners in the chat? Come up right now. Don't be afraid. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I like the fact that it's like the first. It's like the first immersive trainer. It's like the first. It's like the first immersive trainer. All right. That's nice. It's like a good precedent, right? It sets a good. Isn't she 14? Yeah. We were trying to do Catch a Predator as well. We were trying to pull a Catch a Predator live. Anyways, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, first, first immersive trainer. First immersive trainer. That's a good precedent. I think they're gonna milk people. The whales are definitely gonna be whaling. Okay. The whales are definitely going to be whaling with this one. And it does open. Yeah, they're opening up. They're opening up the possibility of. They're opening up the. Oh shit! My PC is dying. They're opening up the possibility of a gold oak or an immersive oak, right? So they're opening up that possibility. All right. Okay, let's talk about like the actual card though. Heal 60 damage from one of your stage 2 Pokemon. I mean, that's all right, right? It's like a double PCL. It's like 2 PCLs in one turn. I think it will see play. Like if like the potential Stoke Charizard Infernape. Like the potential Stoke Charizard Infernape, you could play one Lily. I can see people playing one Lily and like Stoke Charizard plus Infernape. Why not, right? But like outside of like double stage 2 decks, you know, like what are you gonna do with this, right? You can play this in Meowscarada Magnezone. You can play Lily and Meowscarada Magnezone because they're both stage 2s, right? And you can heal your Meowscarada and you can heal your Magnezone. So yeah, maybe in like Meowscarada Magnezone, maybe in Stoke Charizard Infernape, Zard stoking with Lily. Ayo. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Oh man, the ads were dying. Okay. Next, okay, we did the Raichu already. We did Rare Candy already. Rotom Dex. What is this card, man? What is this card? Look at the top card of your deck. Look at the top card of your deck. You may then you may shuffle your deck. What is this Temu Pokedex? What is this Temu Pokedex, man? I don't get it. Isn't Pokedex an item too? Like, isn't Pokedex an item too? It's like strictly worse than Pokedex. Am I wrong? Pokedex, it's strictly worse than Pokedex. Like, what is... I don't get it. Anyways, somebody asked, don't call him Temu, he's beautiful. Okay, somebody asked real quick, what's my take on Stoke Charizard? I think it's going to be really good. I think it's probably the most consistent card to play with Rare Candy because it's self-sufficient. It's one of the only cards that is self-sufficient with Rare Candy. So I put it in S. That's my take. I think it's gonna be good with Infernape, but we'll see. Anyways, back to the Rotom, man. It's an option to shuffle or not. You may shuffle your deck. You may shuffle. Oh. Okay. So it's not Temu Pokedex, all right? It's alternate Pokedex. It's a different Pokedex, all right? All right, it's different. Okay, you may. So you get to choose. You get to look. You get to see if you want it or not, and then you get to reshuffle. Okay, that's interesting. It's still bad. Like, it's still a -1. Of course, it's still a -1. But like, yeah, it's still a -1. But yeah. Anyways, like. It's like it's a different. I mean, it's the Polygon effect, right? The Porygon effect. Except you get not only to look, you get a peek, and you also get to choose if you reshuffle or not, right? You get a peek, And then you get to choose if you reshuffle. Okay, next. Next. Okay, we did Lily. Elima. Oh, this Elima is actually a really interesting card. Elima is an interesting card. I like it. I like Elima. I think Elima is niche, but I think it's good for what it does, right? I don't think you want to use Elima on stage 2s ever. Like ever. Like you're never gonna want to like get your whole stage 2 line back and discard 3 energy off your Staraptor. Okay, Elima is for like your Snorlax that took damage that you're not gonna attack with. It's for your Arceus that's like in the front, right? Let's say you get a Arceus start. Like in the Arceus decks, you can literally replace, maybe not literally because like you still discard the energy, but you can maybe take out a leaf and put this instead, right? Because it's a different leaf. It's a Temu leaf if you don't have energy on the Arceus. So exactly, it's versatile. It's a good niche but versatile card. And exactly, it's also full heal. Yeah, but you discard the energy. It's a full heal but at a cost. So I honestly like this card. I think it's like yeah, it's you can get creative with it. It's useful. Yeah. Wouldn't it be good with Farfetch? I think Farfetch just like the issue with Farfetch, it doesn't have enough HP. So like, and you also have to discard the energy off the Farfetch. I think it's better with like bulky basics. Kanga, maybe, yeah, Kanga. Yeah, for sure. Exactly, yeah. Kanga's good because Kanga has a 3 retreat cost. So you weren't going to leave that guy out, right? Like, if you leave that guy out, he discards the energy anyway. So this one is strictly better than Leaf for Kanga because it heals the Kanga. So, yeah, like Kanga, yeah, definitely good with Kanga. It's okay with Arceus. Yeah. It's alright. It's good. I like it. I think it's fun. It's alright. Kanga helmet with a Lima Skarmory helmet into Solgaleo. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, oh yeah, okay, yeah, to be fair, yeah. I mean, it doesn't, yeah. Sadly, you can't use it on like Rayquaza. Yeah, oh, that's true. You can use it on Rayquaza, but you lose all your energy. But maybe you can just like put Rayquaza in front like a wall, and you're doing something else in the back, and then you use this on Rayquaza. That's pretty cool. Anyways, interesting card. I think people are gonna play it. Dude, this guy, man, this guy's like the biggest letdown ever. It's because I didn't read the card, man. This guy's the biggest letdown ever. I was hyped, man. I was hyped, and then people told me to read the card. Fuck me. Alright, so choose one of your Pokemon. Choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Turtonator. Take 2 energy from your energy zone and attach it. Your turn ends. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's true. We don't know Turtonator. We don't know Turtonator. It's true. We might be surprised. But like I was hyped for Alolan Marowak, but the turn end thing is kind of like too much, man. Like you had to be able to attack with it. It's just too much. But we'll see. Maybe Turtonator is gonna pull through. Okay, next. Lana. He might be Dreading on Fire. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, Lana. You can use this card only if you have a Raquanid in play. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active slot. Okay, this is a really interesting card. This is actually, I mean, its strength strictly depends on how good a Raquanid is. And if I'm not mistaken, a Raquanid is a stage 1, right? It's a stage 1? Or is it a stage 2? We're going to have to look it up on Cerebi, unless somebody has the answer for me. Stage 1, okay. Yeah, so it's like, no, but it's different than Victory Bell. Because this one can target EXs, this one can target stage 1s and stage 2s, right? Victory Bell can only target basics, But this one, you can select any benched. And like Victreebel doesn't have a corner effect, right? Victreebel attacks, but the guy can always like retreat it and evolve it, right? But what if Araquanid? What if Araquanid has a corner effect, right? What if it has the Arbok or the Houndoom effect? Wouldn't that be crazy, right? It would be a crazy combo. It would be a crazy combo, right? You get to select what you trap, which is pretty crazy. If it has enough damage and if it has enough HP and a corner effect, that'd be absolutely bonkers, right? It would be bonkers. It just needs to be in play, not active. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even have to be in the active. Holy shit, that's actually true. Holy shit, it doesn't have to be in the active. It doesn't even have to be in the active. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay. I mean, it still depends. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. You can base this is like an improved Cyrus, right? It's like an improved Cyrus, right? Holy shit. Okay. I mean, you still have to play Araquanid, but it is an improved Cyrus. I suspect gooning for Kiwa. Yes, it's true. I can't read trainers. I'm actually like I'm actually blind. It seems that I'm blind. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really read Victreebel either. I kind of discovered Victreebel today. But yeah. No, this is crazy. This is kind of crazy, man. What water do you Pokemon you want to play with Araquanid? What's like a strong water attacker? Like maybe Gyarados. Gyarados is a bit slow though, right? Maybe like Araquanid, maybe Grass, but isn't she a water trainer? She's a water trainer though, right? Starmie, yeah, Starmie Articuno, maybe Floatzel, Palkia, yeah. Blastoise rare candy? Actually, yeah, Yeah, I think honestly, I think this is probably going to be like one of the cards that people are going to be most creative with. People are going to be most creative with this one. Yeah, I like it. I think it's going to make a lot of people cry actually. If people complain about Cyrus when Cyrus came out, people are definitely going to complain about this one. You're going to see Reddit threads of like how this card ruined the game. You're going to see Reddit cred. What's I'm not gonna nice try, Citri, nice try. All right, next up. All right, next up. I mean, I think this one we just don't know, right? This one we just don't know, man. Do we choose the Pokemon to switch in? Yes, you choose whatever Pokemon you want. If Araquanid doesn't have enough HP, well, that's what I thought too. But like Araquanid can be on the bench. It doesn't have to be in the active. Araquanid can be on the bench. You can have an Articuno or a Starmie pounding his active, and Araquanid is on the bench, and you use Lana, and then you just like kill whatever you want. So Araquanid could just be like a bench warmer. Araquanid can be a bench warmer. The next set, like, yeah. Araquanid is a stage 1. It's a stage 1. It's like Vaporeon. It's a Bulkymon and Go in TCG, which might make it even better. I'm curious to see, man. Why don't we have the leaks? Man? I'm actually super curious to see what Araquanid does. Anyways, we'll see tomorrow, guys. We'll see tomorrow during. Okay, Mallow. In 29 minutes, dude, Go, you're tripping, man. They're not gonna release it before like 1 or 2 a.m. If they didn't release the update now, if they didn't release the update by now, they're gonna drop it at like midnight or 1 a.m. They're gonna do it the same way they did it with Mythical Island. Mythical Island, they dropped it at like midnight. So that's my guess. They don't want us to peak. They don't want to give us a peak. All right. Next up, Mallow. Heal all damage from one of your Shinotic or Serena. If you do, discard all energy. What? Discard all energy? Really? Do we already have a Shinotic? Do we already have a Shinotic? Oh. I feel like we already have one, right? Shinotic. Okay, we already have one. 90? Dude, why would you ever want to like heal all damage from this thing, dude? It has 90 HP. It doesn't do, dude, like you're gonna heal less than Erica and then it's gonna die. And then you're gonna discard all your energy. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna have to wait for the new one. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what the new one looks like. But like the old one is kind of cheeks, man. It's kind of cheeks. Yeah. So let's see. I mean, it also says Shinotic. It doesn't say Shinotic EX, right? So it's not gonna be an EX card, and Serena is not gonna be an EX card either, right? So I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know, okay? We don't know what it's gonna do. Okay, next up. Sophocles. Is this guy, is he an electric trainer? Is Sophocles an electric trainer in the game? He's an electric trainer, right? What does it say? We can't read. Attacks used by your Alolan whatever or Toji Dimaru do plus 30 damage. Okay, so he's a Blaine. He's just a Blaine. He's electric Blaine. Yeah, okay. Alright. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Alolan Golem, is that guy electric? Vikavolt? Yeah, probably Vikavolt. Alolan Golem? What does Alolan Golem look like? Guys, I haven't played any gen after Gen 4, okay? So you gotta be patient with me. You gotta be patient. Okay, this guy looks bricked up, man. He looks bricked up. Look at his stash. Holy shit. He's bricked. So why not play the games and the season break? I probably should have done that, yeah. Probably should have started playing the games. Will Brock work with his Golem? I don't think so. It's gonna have a different name. Because like Alolan Raichu has a different name than Raichu, right? It's yeah. So I don't think Brock is gonna work. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Next up. Acerola. Not Aureola. Acerola. Choose one of your Polisand or Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. I mean, we don't know. Right? Guys, I said not. Come on, man. I said not. Get it together. I said not. All right. I mean, we don't know, right? Yeah, we don't know what it does. We don't know. Move 40 of its damage. Yeah. Okay. To your opponent. It's kind of cool though, right? It's kind of cool. Like it's like it's the first effect of its kind that transfer damage from one Pokemon to an opponent Pokemon. Yeah, it's actually really cool. It's actually a really cool design. This is the first time. This is the first time that we see something like this in the game. You could never like you could transfer damage with like Dusknoir, right? You could transfer damage with Dusknoir, but this is the first time that you can you can try to. This is the first time you can transfer damage to an opponent Pokemon. All right, really cool. I think I'm excited, man. Dude, there's so many good cards. There's so many Pokemon that like could be really good with their trainers, but they really like teased us. They teased us by giving us the trainers, but not giving us the full leak, man. They want to keep us on edge. They're edging us. All right, next up. Let's see. Open image in a new tab. That's right. Okay. I mean, do we even have to do these ones? Do we even have to do these ones? It doesn't say Mimikyu. Okay, yeah, it's not an EX. It's not an EX. I want this UI EX. Yeah, hopefully they give us. Hopefully, they should give us Incineroar EX, because Incineroar is like kind of big, right, in the anime. Hopefully they stop like giving the grass and the water stage 2s, like the starter stage 2s. I hope they stop, like, you know, shafting the water and the grass stage 2s, right? Yeah, because they deserve it, man. They're cool stage 2s. Like they need to give them EXs. Meta Breaker, the Rowlet Meta Breaker. Yo, this ad is like annoying. Okay, we have the kitty. The kitty's kind of nice, right? The kitty's kind of nice. It does 30 damage, but you don't discard energy. This is a really nice kitty. It's a really nice kitty. All right, water gun, skill dive. We're not gonna. Should we do the Pop Leo? It's like standard stuff. It's whatever. The Rowlet. It kind of feels like a worse. It feels like a worse. You know, the basic for a Wug Trio, right? At least you get to select. But like 10. What are you doing with 10 damage, man? What are you doing with 10 damage, really? Come on, man. Come on. I guess it's a stage 1 for a stage 2 line. So at least there's that. Kitty is kind of better than Monkey because it has more HP and can one-shot eggs. Yeah, Kitty is really good. Kitty is really good. It one-shots eggs. It one-shots Weedles. Guys, the Kitty one-shots Weedles in a Beedrill meta. This thing is gonna eat the Weedles up. All right, exactly. It kills the Magikarps. It kills the Weedles, right? Yeah. What about the what's the Solgaleo basic called? What's it called? Like the basic of Solgaleo? That it's like a shared line with Lunala, right? What if that thing is steel and has what if it's steel? Cosmog, yeah. What if it's steel and has fire weakness? But I don't think so. Because Lunala is psychic. I think Cosmog might be just like colorless, right? In the anime or in the games, it's psychic. Okay, yeah. I hope Incineroar doesn't hit itself. Yeah, maybe, hopefully. Geo plus Litten kills Sprigatito. That's true. It does kill Sprigatito. It would be psychic. Okay. I dig it. Okay. Next up. We get another one. But it's just 60-20. We get another version of the Poplio 2, which is Sing. Cat fights incoming. Yeah. We have Sing. So it's the sleepy effect. This is honestly, sleep is really good. Like sleep on a basic is probably like one of the best things you can get, right? Especially if you're dealing with a basic EX, right? If you're dealing with a basic EX in front, sleep is probably one of the best things to get. Like, I mean, Giratina can still load energy through sleep, which is kind of stupid, right? Giratina can load energy through sleep. That's pretty stupid, but still. Psyduck Silence? Shit, that's true. Alright, next up. We actually get an Alolan Meowth. So that means we're gonna get a Alolan Persian. Maybe, guys. Maybe Alolan Persian is gonna be the first dark attacker. The first dark attacker that has like decent damage. Right? You remember when we were talking about the Crobat decks and we were like, okay, but Crobat has like no lead. It has Arceus, but it has no lead. Somebody said, I forgot who it was, but somebody said Alolan Persian. Maybe, guys, maybe. It does have the standard stats, so maybe Alolan Persian is the new is gonna be the new lead for the dark decks instead of Darkrai or whatever. All right, next up. Omega Cope. This is 100% filler. I mean, Meowth is a filler, but we don't know about Persian yet, man. We don't know about Persian. Next up, next up. Call forth. Oh, this is probably the cutest card. If I had to guess, what card gets a full art, I think Vulpix, Alolan Vulpix should get a full art. That's really cute. Call forth cold. Okay, so it ramps 1 energy. It ramps 1 energy. It has steel. It has steel weakness though. It's gonna get one shot by Skarmory. I feel like everything that has steel weakness is gonna get bonked this meta. Steel weakness is finally gonna be useful. At long last, steel weakness is gonna be useful. Yeah, all the ice cards are gonna get bonked if they have steel weakness. All right, next up. No leaks yet? Sadly, no, man. Sadly, no. Okay, new. What's this one? Oricorio, Dazzle Dance. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Well, I mean, this is pretty funny. Dazzle Dance. You're confused because it's dancing in front of you. That's pretty funny. This looks like filler. This looks like, yeah, it looks like filler, man. It looks like we're not gonna talk about it. This is just filler. What about this one? Is this the evolution? No, there's 2. It's a different version. This one, I think this one's better. Yeah, Oricorio. I like the dance you did before the reading the card. Thank you. Oricorio, Spiteful Dance. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, do 60 more damage. 60 more damage for 1 energy? 80 psychic damage revenge for one energy? Dude, this is better than Marshadow. This is much better than Marshadow. Holy shit, like you get to attack with it. You get to attack with it if you start with it. And you deal only 20 less damage for 1 energy. Dude, this is kind of good. They're really trying to push. It doesn't benefit from Lucario. That's true. They're really trying to push Aggro Psychic. I don't know if you noticed, but they're actually really trying to push Aggro Psychic. Right? They gave us the sleep. They gave us Mismagius. They gave us Sleep Gengar. They gave us Togekiss. They're really trying to push Aggro Psychic. Yeah. Does Psychic have the tools to take advantage of it though? I don't think so. But they're trying. I feel like they're trying. They're trying to make Psychic an aggro type. So yeah. But it's a cool tech card. It's a cool tech card in Psychic. It would be better if it was colorless. Yeah, Psychic is a heavy X type. It is. If it was colorless, it would have been bonkers. If it was colorless, it would have been bonkers. But anyways, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That's all we have. That's all we have. Let's see if the app updated. Still not, guys. Still not. We're starved. We're starved. Give us the leaks. Give us the leaks. All right, let's close all the tabs. All right, okay, let me just close all the tabs, and then I'll give you guys time to like screenshot the tier list so you can laugh at me once the pack releases. Wait, we're crashing. Start playing the Pokemon games. I mean, we only have 6 hours. I'm not gonna get very far. Give us badges too. I think they forgot to click and calculate the thing. Yeah. We can all share Ilution's mortgage now. I mean, he still has an hour, and he said 7 Eastern, I think. No, he said sorry. He said 7. He said 7 Central, so that's 8 Eastern. He said it would come out at 7 Central, which is 8 Eastern. So he still has time. He has time. But like, yeah. If you screenshot and post on Discord, I'll attract people to your Discord. We smart. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll post the video on YouTube, and I'll also post the screenshot on Discord, okay? So you guys can laugh at me, okay? You guys can laugh at our tier list. Okay? You guys can come back and be like, haha. Haha. I told you Lunala was gonna be bonkers. I told you Lunala was gonna be Raiders. Wait, guys, hold up. I can't see because I'm lagging. Welcome in, Valden. How you doing, guys? Big shout out to Valden. Bienvenue au Froggy X. Comment allez-vous? Ray, guys, welcome in, Raiders. Let's give a big shout out to Valden. Make sure you give him a follow, guys. He's the guy who streams the Froggy X tournaments. So yeah, make sure you give him a follow. Like they host great tournaments. All right, and they're great players. Their team. They have a great team. So keep an eye out for Valden. No context. Magnezone in E tier. It's because the reason we put Magnezone in E tier is because he can't benefit from rare candy as much. So this is strictly a stage 2, but who benefits most from rare candy? This tier list is who benefits the most from rare candy amongst the stage 2s. So obviously Magnezone and Scolipede are at the bottom, right? Because they need their stage 1s. Yono is not good in Charizard EX because you don't care about your opponent deck. It is good. It is good. I like Yono. I think Yono is really good in Charizard. Yeah. 6 hours of gameplay is too much. We can do 3 gyms at least. I don't know if I like that the meta is going to be high roll dependent if rare candy is broken. That's true. It's going to be very much draw dependent, right? It's going to be who drew rare candy first, right? So we'll see, man. We'll see. Valden, thank you for the sub. You're too kind, man. You're too kind. Merci. J'apprécie beaucoup. T'avais pas à faire ça, mais j'apprécie. Merci. Bienvenue aux Raiders. Okay, so let me screenshot this. Thank you for all the follows, guys. I hope you enjoyed. No, this list is kind of done. This list is done. Like there's a few other stage 2s that I skipped, right? I skipped like Tyranitar. I skipped a bunch of other stage 2s because like they're like 4 energy stage 2s, right? I skipped like Rhyperior. Yeah, can we get a quick overview on placement for each of the Raiders? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a quick overview, okay? So this tier list is like what stage 2 benefits the most from rare candy. We have our S tier. We have Charizard because it's self-sufficient, right? It's self-sufficient with rare candy. We have Solgaleo because it deals good damage for 2 energy. It has a crazy good ability. We have Meowscarada because Meowscarada can start hitting for like big damage on turn 3. And Sprigatito, if you take out the Florigatos, you can swing with Meowscarada. Beedrill because it discards energy, so it applies like extreme pressure to the active. And then the A tier is a bit less obvious, right? Infernape, why Infernape? Because he discards all his energy, and I think people are going to play Infernape with Stoke Charizard, and it's kind of rough to play 2 stage 2s, right? So that's why Infernape is A tier. Rampardos, why is Rampardos A tier? Because you need to leaf out, or you need to X speed your basic in the active before attacking. So you need 4 cards, right? You need X speed or leaf. You need Fossil that you can't Pokeball. You need Candy, and you need Rampardos. So I think Rampardos is A, not S, because like everything has to like fall in place. Greninja is self-explanatory. It's just like a really strong card. It attacks for 80 for 2 damage, for 2 energy. Garchomp is really good. Linear attack is really good. Crobat is self-explanatory. Gardevoir could see a comeback, right? Mewtwo Gardevoir could see a comeback. If you get Gardevoir 1 turn sooner, you can start hitting for 150 every turn. You have Staraptor with Barry, which kind of does the same thing as Rampardos a little bit. You have Togekiss, which curves out really well, right? You deal 20, 60, 120, 170 with Cynthia. And then you have the B cards. The B cards, why are they B? Is because they have like limitations, right? They have like limitations. Like Lunala, we don't know what to pair it with yet. At least I don't know. Victory Bell, because it can only pull basics. Palmont, it's pretty good, but like it's electric. Nobody's going to play it. Garchomp is really good, but you're gonna have to get the right energy if you want to attack on turn 2. You know, you have Pidgeot, which is pretty good. And then, you know, they're all kind of like self-explanatory from here. Gallade is in B because it doesn't deal enough damage. Blastoise is in B because it curves really well as well. But like, yeah, you're gonna have to tank damage with Blastoise. The Gengars are in B because they have really good effects and they get online really quickly with 1 or 2 energies. I put Gengar EX in C. Because it takes too long to get 3 energies on it manually, right? If you curve it out with Candy in the active, it's gonna take too long. Serperior might make a comeback, but like we need better cards to pair it with than Celebi or Venusaur. Alakazam, the new Alakazam has a 2 energy attack, so it curves out really well. So does the Machop, but they're in C. They're in C because they're not that strong. Florges is nice, Dusknoir is nice. Luxray doesn't really need the rare candy. And neither do the Charizard, neither does Charizard, the old Charizard. D, why are they in D? They all the D types, they take too much energy. Right? They need too much energy. That's about it. Right? So you have Golem, Tickaton, Venusaur, Machamp is completely power crept by Solgaleo. They like you want to use rare candy on stage 2s that have a 2 or a 1 energy attack. You don't want to like manually place energy on like a 3 energy attacker, right? Golem is kind of like a 3 energy attacker because of Brock. And then E-types. E-types are those that are way too slow, that require different energies, or that require their stage 1. E-types are cards that need their stage 1 to function. So that's why we have Magnezone and Scolipede in there. So there you go, guys. There you go. Let me screenshot it, paste it in Paint, and I'll post it on the Discord. I'll upload the video on YouTube too. And we'll see. We'll see if we're right or not. We're going to see tomorrow. As soon as tomorrow, we're gonna see if we were correct or if we were completely off our skis. If we were completely off our skis. Charizard Apex is not C. Why not? The Clodsire incident. Yeah. So for everybody that doesn't know, I thought Clodsire was going to be good. And it clearly was not. So that's the Clodsire incident. Hopefully we don't have a Lunala incident. Because it's Zard. Rawr. Yeah. That's right. He's the GOAT. Hopefully we don't have a Lunala incident, guys. I hope not, okay? I hope not. But I just don't know, man. I just don't know what to pair it with. Like it has good HP. The ability is kind of so. It doesn't do enough damage. It has a good retreat cost. But like, what do you pair it with? Gardevoir and Mewtwo? Do you pair it with Gardevoir and Mewtwo? Does Mewtwo Gardevoir need Lunala? I don't think so. And then you're gonna be running like so many stage 2s, right? Giratina, Lunala, Mewtwo. Is Lunala actually better than Dawn in the Giratina Mewtwo deck? Is it better than Dawn? I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see, man. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical. About it. Maybe it's gonna be really good in Mewtwo Giratina. Like you could make an argument. You can make an argument where you have Giratina loading in front, you have Lunala, you have Mewtwo. Once you attack with Giratina, if you don't get revenge killed, you can put in the Mewtwo and deal 150. But like it's a lot of hypothesis, right? It feels like it's just like a worse way to play Dawn, no? Doesn't it feel like that? Okay, I'm gonna post it in general announcements. Hold up. I'm going to post it in general announcement and you guys can make fun of me, okay? Tomorrow. It's a stage 2 just to do that. That's right. Like, I don't see it, man. I do not see it yet. Maybe I'll see it once it's released. Maybe I'll try it and I'll be like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what have I been missing this whole time? What have I been missing this whole time? But we'll see. We shall see. Wait. Oh no, did I not save it? What did I save it? Okay. Do you have Nintendo? I have a Switch. I have a Switch 1. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I don't think I'm gonna buy the Switch 2 just yet. Like I don't really care about Mario Kart. I kind of want to play Silk Song. I want to play Silk Song when Silk Song comes out. I want to play Silk Song when Silk Song comes out, but it might not be just yet. Oh, I put it in emotes. That's what happened. Okay. Pokemon Sun? Wait. Tier list. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let me just drop it. Let me just drop it in the Discord before I forget. Okay, here it is. All right, I put it in the announcements on Discord. Okay, you guys can make fun of me after. We can actually, I think what would be fun is we can actually revisit this list. Not like tomorrow because it's gonna take a little while. We're gonna revisit this list next week. Okay, we're gonna revisit this list next Tuesday. How does that sound? Okay, so we're gonna give it. Oh shit! I scratched my forehead. So we're gonna give it 1 week. And then we're going to revisit the list next Tuesday. And then we're going to see if we were right or we were completely off. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. We can revisit it twice. Yeah, we can revisit it in 1 week. And then we can do it again. Like maybe like further down, like in a month or something. All right. Should we do some viewer games? Should we do some viewer games? Are we still praying? Are we still praying that the app gets updated? Are we still praying that the app gets updated? Come on, man. It's not updated yet. It's not updated yet. Why is Victory Bell B? How long till the set release? It's at 3 a.m. Eastern, I think. So it's in 6 plus 6 plus 9 in 9 hours. 9 or 8 hours. Why is Victory Bell B? Because Victory Bell can only target basics. The reason why we put Victory Bell in B is that it only targets basics. It can't pull stage 1s or stage 2s. It can only target like the 60 HP Charmanders and whatever. So once your opponent evolves it, you can't pull it anymore. Victory Bell with Flute? I can see it. I can see it. Oh, so why not lower? Because it's still cool. Like I mean, it's B because it has limitations, but it can still one-shot a Charmander. There's no Charmander with like 60, 70 HP, right? So like, let's say your opponent doesn't find his Charmander and you have a Victory Bell, like he can't bench his Charmander without caping it because you one-shot it, right? So like Victory Bell is still a good card. It's a good card. But like I wouldn't put it higher than B because of its limitations. How is Beedrill? The 1 energy Beedrill? The reason why the 1 energy Beedrill is the same as the Victory Bell is because you have no follow-up. Like, let's say you're playing the 1 energy Beedrill, okay, and you put 1 energy on it. What do you put your energy on after? Do you put it on Celebi? Celebi's gonna get bonked by everything. Do you put it on Venusaur? What do you put your energy after the 1 energy Beedrill? You don't have anywhere to put your energy. That's the only issue. It's a good card, but it has no follow-up. Yeah. There you go. I think, yeah, everything else is like, I think everything else is pretty okay. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Okay, let's do some viewer games. Let's do some viewer games. We only judge by how well do they profit off rare candy. Exactly. We're not judging on like their place in the meta. We're just doing like who benefits the most. Who benefits the most from rare candy. Yeah, exactly. That's, yeah, exactly. Stage 2s, they need 1 or 2 energy. Because if you go second, then it's 2, but if you go first, then it's better to have a 1 energy. So I think rare candy is definitely gonna balance the going first or second, right? Like for the longest time, going second was better until we had Giratina. Giratina is, I mean, no, we had some other cards that like to go first. Like Executor like to go first. You know, every stage 1 evolution that has a 1 energy attack like to go first. Weezing like to go first. Yeah, we had a few cards. We had a few zone. That's true, zone 2. We had a few cards that like to go first, but we didn't have like an item card. We didn't have like an item card that I guess Helmet likes to go first too. Anyways, I feel like rare candy is gonna balance things out even more, right? It's gonna balance the energy disadvantage of going first. It's gonna balance it out even more. So yeah, super excited for that. Super excited for rare candy. You guys, it's exactly like I like it's this meme, man. It's this meme. Here it comes, man. Get ready. Here it comes. All right, in 8 hours, I feel like people are gonna start cooking. They're gonna start cooking with it. All right. Yeah, that's about that, guys. That's about that. All right, let's do some. Should we do some viewer games? Should we do some viewer games? Am I streaming till release? Dude, like, if we got the leaks, I would stream until release. But we don't have anything. We're like, we have nothing to like to do. We have nothing to do for the next like 7 hours. We can do a couple of viewer games, but that's about it. That's about it. I wonder how bricky rare candy decks are. Yeah, I think there's still going to be issues. There's still going to be issues. The reason why I think there's going to be issues is that people like Yono, you can't Yono and rare candy in the same turn. You can't Yono and rare candy in the same turn. That's why I think communication is going to have a comeback. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But what I'm trying to say is, if you, okay, listen. Okay, here's why I'm saying you can't, okay? You start with your fossil. Let's say you're playing Rampardos, you have your fossil, all right? You have your rare candy. You don't have Rampardos, okay? You can't use rare candy the same way you would use X-Speed. You can't play your rare candy and then Yono for the Rampardos, because you can only play the rare candy if and only if you have your stage 2 already in hand. It's not like X-Speed. All right, it's not like X-Speed. So what I'm saying is, if you play Yono, you're gonna have to Yono away your rare candy in the hopes that you get your rare candy back plus the stage 2. Yeah, if you get like really lucky and you draw both of them back, then yeah, sure. But like, you know, that might not happen. This is why I'm saying, like, Yono had a great run this pack, but communication is going to come back and replace Yono, because communication doesn't have that restriction, all right? Communication doesn't have the restriction that Yono has, all right? You can communicate for your stage 2, and then you can finally use your rare candy. You can also play the card and then gamble. No, you can't. You can't. You cannot. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You have to gamble that you're going to get it back. You're going to have to gamble that you're going to get it back. So, like, Yono, yeah, like, Yono had a great run. I think it's still going to be useful here and there, but I think communication is gonna make a comeback. I think people are going to start playing double communication. They're going to start playing double communication again. The way Charizard plays double communication, people are going to start playing double communication. Okay, let's do the... Okay, so Grimlock, you're first. The code is pizza84. Let me just update the deck list. We're going to play Lake Spirits. I actually have a lot of fun playing Lake Spirits. Let me just update the list. There we go. Is it the updated? Wait, it's not updated. Let me just fix it. Yo, Rayquaza, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you? Double communication with the stage 1. Yes, I think that's what people are going to do. I'm going to try Venus. Sounds good. Lake Spirits. Okay, this is my latest list. Let me just download it. Did you already talk about the new leaks? Yeah, we went a bit over the new leaks. I think you can go back in the VOD. I think you can go to the VOD page and you can go back, I think, maybe. Are there any leaks? No leaks as of yet. Still no leaks as of yet. As disappointing as that is. As disappointing as that is. All right, so Grimlock, are you here, my friend? Whenever you're ready, Grimlock. Pizza 84. Pizza 84. Is he still? Oh, he is, yeah. Oh wait, this list is still not good. It's still not the good list. Let me fix it. Okay, here we go. Wait. No, it's still not the good list. Jesus. Here's the... Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Fixed. There's the right list. Every time I scratch my head, I look like Harry Potter. Yes, it's called it's like sensitive skin. It's I forgot what it's called. It's like atopic dermatitis. So it just like reacts. I can probably etch the Harry Potter sign. Hold up. I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh well. I fucked it up, gang. I fucked it up. It's gonna be red, but like, hold up. Okay, maybe now. You'll see in 5 minutes. Professor Oak, Harry Potter, yeah. Timu Harry Potter. Okay, we have no other spirits, so let's just do this. Man's got that blinged out stage 1 set though. That's right. He does. It is pretty blinged out. Everything's blinged out. The Bulba, the Shaman. Oh, guys, can you see the? Oh, I don't know. It looks like an. Oh, it is a lightning. Look. You guys see the lightning? It's like a lightning on an L or a V. Anyways. It looks like an M. Yeah, it looks like an M. It's cause it's hard to do it like in reverse, right? I think we just charge the Giratina again. We just have to start slapping, man. We got to start slapping. We don't have our Lake Trio. Looks like Sprigatito scratched me. Yeah, I got scratched. Okay, so Venusaur does 60 for 3. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Maybe I should have caped in case of Mars. Probably should have caped in case of Mars. If you sub, MST will scratch his name on your floor. Oh man, that's too much, man. That's too much. Oh. You're gonna be forever inscribed. You're gonna be forever inscribed. Okay. You sound like there's OnlyFans girls on Twitch. No leaks yet? Sadly not. Still no leaks, guys. Still no leaks. I want a Mesprit. A Zelf? It's kind of lame. Tomorrow? Yeah, it drops at 2 a.m., 2 or 3 a.m. Let me see. It says. Oh. It says available in 7 hours. So 7 hours from now is 1 a.m. actually. It drops at 1 a.m. Eastern. Or like maybe a bit less, maybe 2 a.m. Eastern, depending. Wow, how did he heal so much? What the hell? Erica potion and the heal? Are we screwed? Damn it, this is not a Uxie. Yo, we're kinda fucked, man. How did he heal so much? The hell? Cape? No, he didn't cape the he caped the Sprigatito. Potion Erica? Shaman? Holy moly, we're fucked. Maybe you know what? I should have just gotten the kill. I should have just killed the shaman. I should have just killed the shaman and then try to Cyrus something else. But now we're fucked. GG. The Venusaur. And here I am putting Venusaur in D. A tier new set. Yeah, man. I'm kind of reconsidering my my placement here. I put him in D. Holy shit. Yikesies. No, it's okay. Stoke Charizard is gonna eat him up with red and stuff, right? Maybe. Okay, we needed a Mesprit is what we needed. Sad state of affairs. There's our Mesprit, but it's just too late. It's just too late. Zord goes and Stokes on Venusaur. Yeah, I think so too. All right. GG Grimlock. That's a. You out healed me, brother. You out healed me. All right, who's next? Let me check the list. Okay, you have Shubby. Shubby, you're next, my friend. I'm just gonna update the title. I don't like Elder. I don't like Elder because it's like super niche. Like the times where you lose one and you need the exact one, as in like you didn't draw the second one, are like super rare. It's super rare. GG. Like communication is better than Elder because you sometimes want one that isn't. Yeah, I mean, he had Sabrina protection, right? We had to kill the Sprigatito first, or else he would have put the Shaman. But what I should have done, I should have played around Venusaur. I should have just, like, killed the Shaman and then try to Cyrus. And then, yeah, pretty much. Do a thing. Do a thing. Okay, let me change the stream title. Where leaks? It's true. We're playing against the water. I think we open Azelf, but we still load the Giratina. Do I play Dragonite or Crobat? Good question, good question. It's deck for custom format. I'm missing some cards, but I hope it's fun. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, now we just need Uxie. Give us Uxie. Yikes. That's okay. We have comms. Up to you, my friend. Up to you. Dragonite or Crobat. All up to you. Nice, guys. Did you guys hear the thunder? There's thunder where I'm at. If this stream goes out, it's because we lost power. You did? It was pretty loud. It was pretty loud. I thought that was your stomach. Imagine losing power just as the release. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'm gonna stay up for the release. I don't think I'm gonna stay up. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. We're just gonna do a stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Like, we're gonna open packs, we're gonna build the decks, and we're gonna hop right into ranked. Yeah. So tomorrow, the earliest is 4 p.m. Eastern. I work. Yeah, it just so happens that I do. MST2 Big Mouth doesn't care about the content. More like I care about. I care about having enough money to live. I do care about the content, but is work dropping tomorrow? Is rank dropping? I think this is my work. I don't know. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe one day. Hopefully one day, but not yet, guys. Is rank dropping? No, I think rank might be dropping tomorrow. I don't know. I think I don't know why they would wait. I don't know why they would wait. He has 4 cards. I'm not gonna march him on 4 cards. Maybe I should have attacked with Azel first, but he plays Irida, so maybe not. Last time they did the same. Really? Did they wait one day? Did they wait one day before ranked released? I don't remember. Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. I'm part of the. Do we just attack with Wug Trio? Sorry. I mean, we can just do Uxie. We can just sweep with Giratina. We don't need anything other than Giratina. 4 cards. I might as well just cape this. One day after the release of the set. Okay. It was one day after. Okay. Yeah, so I'm guessing if they did that, then they're going to do it again. Yeah, so maybe rank not tomorrow. Okay, so then if we can play rank tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to open a bunch of packs, and we're going to play all the decks that we said that we would try, right? We're going to play Stoke Charizard Infernape, and we're going to play Skarmory, Origin Form Dialga, Solgaleo. I hope Solgaleo and Rare Candy are in the same pack, because that means that I only have to open 1 pack, because I don't really care about anything else, I think. I don't really care about anything else. Nothing looks that great. Like, Marowak looked cool, but then people told me to read. And after I read, I was disappointed. So, like, I'm not really looking forward to playing anything other than Solgaleo and Rare Candy from what we've seen so far. Rare Candy is going to be in both packs? I don't know. I don't think so. It's an item. Like, Helmet and Cape were not in the same pack, if I remember correctly. I don't know how to read. Me neither, brother. Me neither. GG. GG, Shubby. Okay, next up. We have... the shop resets after that day. Oh, okay, that's true. But I mean, I've saved up enough. It's Engage. Engage is next. I've saved up enough hourglasses to be able to open up enough packs tomorrow to get like 2 rare candies and 2 Solgaleos. Yep. All right. So the code is pizza84 for Engage. Whenever you're ready, my friend. Pizza84. If Solgaleo and Candy are in different packs, I'm using my pack points on the Candy. That makes sense. That actually makes 100% sense. Yeah, I feel like you don't have to whale this pack. Unless they release like some new EXs that like are gonna be really good. I feel like this pack you can just open the Solgaleo pack and then buy the candies, right? Like, unless somebody has like a super crazy Lunala deck list that like we've never thought of. I guess Alolan Raichu is kind of cool too, right? Hopefully Solgaleo and Alolan Raichu are in the same pack. That's my hope. That's my hope. TRG having an 80-second time limit is so funny. Best BM. Yeah. Oh, he's using Collapse. I'm doing all my solo mission. Oh yeah, that's true. They're gonna release solo missions. Yeah, so we're gonna. I think tomorrow, aren't we getting? Tomorrow we're getting the solo mission hourglasses, and we're getting the ranked reward, right? So everybody should be able to like open enough packs, right? You get double the hourglasses that you would get just like before ranked, right? Straight to rank ASAP. You can get the gold, Solgaleo gold from both packs. Monthly reset, yeah, exactly. And then you have the shop reset after. So I like, you know, people like it. I'll be honest, like there's starting to be a lot of packs. It's kind of hard for new players to come in, but they're definitely doing something. Like the devs are definitely helping. You can't say that like they completely ignore the new players and they just like push out like new content and then like they starve you on hourglasses. Like I feel like they're genuinely trying to like help free-to-play players play the game, and I feel like that's enough, you know. Please support me, Dina. Dina, come through with the support. I'm not glazing. I promise, I'm not glazing. It's not enough for free to play. It depends. It depends. Like, dude, I've been playing, Marvel Rivals for the past sorry, not Marvel Rivals. I've been playing Marvel Snap for the past 2 months, and like, I'm not even close to building like one meta deck. Like, if you compare Pokemon Pocket to Marvel like Snap, I feel like Pokemon Pocket is much better. You can definitely just like come in here, open Darkrai packs, open like Giratina packs, and then you're set. You have like the best deck, bing bing bam, and then you trade for everything else, you know? Like Marvel Snap is like you have to like luck your way into like that one card. Dude, it's like, it's hard, man. Yeah, I mean, free to play players, exactly. Like you can get like a meta deck pretty quickly. You can get a meta deck pretty quickly. Wonder Pick is great. Yeah, I feel like it's like, obviously like it's never gonna be perfect. It's still like they have to make money. It's never gonna be perfect, but like I feel like it's fine. Yeah, like look, Square Tool. I'm free to play since like week 2, and I have all diamond cards and all 1-stars. I mean, yeah, if I'm technically like if you've been in the game since the release, then you're all good. But like I'm talking about more like new players, right? Like new players that started like a month ago. Like they can definitely like build like 1 or 2 meta decks and still get Master Ball in ranked. Like I've seen like level 30s in ranked and Master Ball. So I think I do think like the game is okay for free to play players. Exactly, you can trade cards. Yeah, I agree. Okay, man. There's too much healing in this deck. There's too much goddamn healing in this deck. Lowest I saw was a level 24 guy. Yeah. Dude, there's just too much healing. Okay. Might as well. I don't understand what you're saying. Professor. People can make a second account. That's true. That is true. Okay. Okay. I think we're fine. He can't Cyrus and Geo, so we should be okay. We should be okay, supposedly, maybe, perhaps. We need to find Azelf again. But that's why we have comms. Okay, this is a guaranteed Azelf, actually. This Azelf is guaranteed. This is why I like comms in the lake deck. You get the card that you need. Mind boost. Bonk. I mean, we only have 1 point. Like, we're still dead to the second Snorlax. We're still kind of cooked to the second Snorlax. If he has Barry. We need our Mars. We need our Mars. Where's our Mars? Giratina plus anything is better than most decks. That's true. I'm refreshing, guys. I'm refreshing the Play Store. I'm refreshing the Play Store. Still no update. Sag. That's all I have to say. Yeah, we have to kill this. This is the threat. Supreme Blast. And then we can X speed into Uxie again. Or we just X speed into Giratina and we win. Womos, how you doing? Welcome in. It's not 8 AM yet? Maybe. But like at this point, even if they release it, the leakers, like the data miners, is it even worth it for them to like spend time and data mine it? At this point, they might just like not care. Just yeah. GG's. All right. GG. Gogi, you're up. Are we waiting for the release of the new packs? What do data miners do? So once the app gets updated, they can look and they can find the cards before the update hits the app. They can give us the cards that are in the new pack. If the app is updated in the Play Store, they can give us the cards before the cards release in the app. So that's what data miners do. All right, Gogi, you're up, my friend. 5 cards left, no Pokeball or Dratini. Oh man, that sucks. I feel you, brother. It's okay. You can re-queue if you want a revenge. Good luck. The Kappa Ross. That's actually such a funny meme. Kappa Ross. It's my favorite. It's really funny. Oh shit, we have dark weakness. Everything we play has dark weakness. Uh-oh. Get him. Hopefully, yeah. At least we have Mesprit. We have the trio, but like ideally we don't use our blast on a Sneasel. Gogi really came to get you. Yeah, man, he has my number. He has my number. Oh, I mean they should get you. Oh no. PCL? Rude. Goddamn. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Bonk. This sucks, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. But like, we're actually okay. We're actually okay because he only has one on the the Darkrai. So surprisingly enough, we're actually okay. We have we can load 2 energies on the Mesprit next turn. So like as long as he doesn't Cyrus us, we can actually win the game. Because we have this. Lake Spirits. Lake Spirits strong. Oh, but actually never mind. Never mind. Never mind, guys. We can't lose the Uxie. This is where Grandma would have been useful. I wish I had Dawn. He still needs to retreat the Shaman. Yeah, I mean this is a situation where Grandma would have been useful. Hopefully, I mean if he doesn't have Leaf or X speed, we should be okay. As long as he doesn't Cyrus. If he Cyruses, we're kind of fucked. But, oh! Does he have X speed too? Huh? Oh. Good. Good. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed now. Oh well. It's over. It's over. Burger time. We can play it out, but it's whatever. I don't have a helmet. I do not have a helmet. This is a situation where if we had Dawn, we could have won. I took out Dawn, but like we didn't draw the Mars that I put instead. Yeah, anyways, so we didn't draw. Oh, I should have. No, he could have just retreated. At the least is their new cards coming. Wow, sounds good. I'm still checking the app store. Still nothing, guys. It's dry. It's dry, guys. Damn. Maybe I put the Dawn back. Maybe I misjudged Dawn. GG. I misjudged Dawn. I misjudged Dawn. Maybe one Dawn is worth it. I'll put Dawn back. GG's. I'll put Dawn back instead of Mars. I feel like it has its moments. It has its moments. Yeah, I like Dawn. I mean, I took it out. I took it out yesterday, but I'm starting to see why one would be good. Like you say, Marciano, as you say. Let's see, Dawn, put it back. Who's next? List. It opens the edit, yeah. Oh yeah, I should hold it, yeah. Gogi, okay, Goulart is back. Goulart, you're up, my friend. Dub means win, Gogi. He's congratulating you on your win. Dub is victory or win. Okay, Goulart, revenge time. A sub, if you beat me, only a flip coin attack that could whiff. Only flip a coin attack that could whiff. Do you mean okay, you want me to play like a card that like if it flips 0, it whiffs, right? That's what you're saying? Oh, okay. Actually, what about this? Okay. What if I put Medichams? I'll put Medichams in this Marowak deck. How does that sound? Can I still play the Flamigo? Let's go. Okay. Can I still play the Flamigo or no? Meditite. Sure. Okay. I'll put 2 Meditites and 2 Medichams and then 2 Marowaks. And hold up, let me fix the list a bit, because this list was for the non-EX tournament, but I think I'll put like 2 helmets to help with the thresholds. Okay. All right, what do you think about this? 2 Cubone, 2 Meditites, 1 Flamigo, 2 Marowaks. Good luck. Sounds good. Let's do it. Oh, so the code is Pizza84. I have all coin flip Pokemon. Let's go. Let me change the list. Actually, I'm not going to change it because we're only going to play 1. Helmet, it's better than red. Helmet replaces red in these coin flip decks. Red is much worse because you only get one turn at it, but helmet is good. No, helmet works. No, helmet works 100% of the time. It's the attack that doesn't work. But helmet is always a free attack. Helmet is always a free 20 damage attack at all times. So helmet is actually really good in this deck. What sucks is red. Red and Giovanni suck in this deck, but helmet is really good. Pizza 84. He's going to use the same type of deck? Not necessarily. We don't know that. Cubone. We don't know yet, actually. Is this the first time? Not the first time. Last time it happened was Mythical Island, and they released the patch at midnight. So this is the second time that we don't have anything. This is the second time that we don't have anything before it releases. All right. Time to bonk. Let me sneeze. You were too confident, Gogi. Your confidence was your downfall. Your confidence was your downfall. I feel like we do the Metatite. Big damage. Bonk. Ooh. We have the tools, though. We have everything we need. I'm just gonna comms the Flamigo. Nice. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Oops, 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 oops. Boomerang. Yeah, they need to do something better with shop tickets. We're overflowing with shop tickets. I should have helmeted. Why didn't I helmet? Am I new? I'm new, guys. Big damage. GG. Boom. You don't have to gift the sub if you don't want to. No worries, no worries. That was fun. I'm wondering why we don't get trade glasses in the shop. I do miss if I need for shop. Yeah. GG's. List. All right, Icebreaker. Icebreaker, you're up, my friend. Is Icebreaker here? Icebreaker. The Icebreaker. Code is pizza84. Have fun, yes sir. I think we're gonna close the queue. We're gonna close the queue for today, guys. Yeah, we're gonna find somebody to raid in like a couple minutes. If we get an update, we're gonna stream again tonight. But unless we get an update, yeah, play Pokemon Sun. I mean we can. I mean I have to download it. Let me figure it out. Okay, let me like download it off stream and stuff, and maybe we'll be back. Maybe we'll be back. I'm a sleepy. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow then if you have to. If you. Gular, thank you for the gifted subby. You're too kind. Welcome. Big shout out to Gular. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. You're too kind. A deal is a deal. Appreciate you. Thank you. Where is Kronos, by the way? It's been a while. We're missing Kronos. Where's our boy? Where's our boy Kronos? I think he was moving. He was on Earth today the other day. I think he was moving. Can I send the Discord note? Yeah, if I come back, I'll send the Discord note. Shit, I should have loaded the Giratina instead. Okay, we'll do it. And then next turn I can do 2-2. But he's gonna ping my Giratina first, and if he has Cyrus, we're in trouble. Okay, next turn we can start loading Mesprit. We just need a the Azelf. Okay. This should give us a Zelf. We do not have... We don't have Cyrus yet. 6 cards. I feel like we do start hitting... Even if... Yeah, I think we start hitting the Giratina. Force him to bring up his Azelf or bring up Mesprit. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Ooh. That's nice. Is he playing the same deck I am? Is he playing the exact same list is the question. Oh, oh no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we have our own cape. Why is there already a follow button? It's an overlay. It's an overlay. Ooh, that's actually a good call. We can't really lose the Uxie. Hopefully he doesn't have healing. He doesn't have healing other than the cape that we have. We should win the race. Unless he Marses us. Oh, fuck me. Damn. Yeah, I think we can do that. We kind of lost the... We need a... No, but we need the Azelf back, right? He Marsed? Oh, shit, yeah. No, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked now. Because he sent away the Azelf. Oh, well. GG's. I get this is why the Mars is good, too. I just took out the Mars for Dawn, and here I am, regretting it. GG's. Uh-oh. Bonked. GG's. Alright. Well played. Okay, maybe we play a different deck for the last 2 games. Let's play a different deck. You know what? I'm gonna try Stoke Charizard Infernape, but without the candies, okay? Let me try Stoke Charizard Infernape, but without the candies. Stoke. GG's. Am I allowed to bring a water deck? Yeah, sure. Mars got the revenge. Yeah, I clearly. We got bonked. Yeah, this seems pretty good. The supporters are already pretty good. So we're doing the new Charmander. With the shiny. Oh shit, I don't have enough room? Damn. I don't even have... What? I don't think we need Cyrus in this deck. I think we need helmets and stuff. We need double comms. Yeah. We're running double comms, maybe a Yono. Should we just play helmets? Like, we only have 2 rooms. We only have, since we're playing 2 stage 2s, we have 2 comms. So that kind of like fills up everything. So we need like, we only have room for 2 cards. What are our last cards supposed to be? Fuck it. I feel like PCL helmet, man. Yeah. If we had rare candy. I think we do 1 PCL, 1 helmet. YOLO. Okay. And like, I think this deck, if you're playing this deck with rare candy, you take out 1 stage 1 from each line and you play the rare candies. I think that's my take on it. Alright, pizza 84. Oops. Yo, our hat is trash. I think 2-1-2, yeah. I think 2-1-2 with rare candies. Oh, he saved our hand. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We have 2 comms, so I think we just chill. Bruh. This is where Rare Candy would have been better than Charmeleon, right? We'll wait. Alright guys, it's time to get stoked. It's time to get stoked, baby. And we have the Monferno. Get stoked. Lol. Alright, our boy is stoked, guys. He's stoked. Can we get an Infernape? If we get the Infernape, it should be over. Let's go! That's right, baby. That's right. Welcome to the new meta. Welcome to the new double stage 2 meta. Do you know what Bug Trio does? Do you know how Bug Trio's attack works? I don't think Sabrina would have done anything. I don't understand what you're saying. GG. If he hit all 50 inactive, it will be 170 with weakness. Yeah. Not really. The fact that I benched another one means that the damage gets split. If I didn't bench a second one, the damage would go all on Charizard. So you could have put a helmet or whatever. No, like why would I not bench something to split the damage? That makes no sense. GG. Sabrina plus 150 on Infernape would cause me to lose. So would Red. So would Red with Wug Trio. If you had Red and I only had Charizard, I would have lost. Like, I don't understand the logic. Why are we playing around Sabrina when we would have lost to Red? Like that makes no sense. GG. You had Monferno? I kind of see it, but I don't think so. You could have just Marsed me. Like, you could have Marsed me. Like, there's no... I don't think I should have held the Infernape if I had it. Alright, GG's. Let's see, who's next? Oh, what? No, it's Gogi. Did we do... Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, it's Gogi. It's Gogi. Yeah, but I mean, no, think about it this way. Think about it this way. I don't know. I get your point, but it's like too far-fetched. It's too far-fetched. All right. Next up, Gogi, are you up? Okay, I think Gogi's gone. I think Gogi's gone to sleep. Gogi's gone to sleep. Alright, I think we'll end it here, guys. You have your free pack ready? Same. Actually, do I? Hold up. Yeah, guys, save your free packs. If you haven't opened free packs already, save it for tomorrow. You can start saving now. Yeah, you can start saving now. Don't open packs tonight. Save them for tomorrow, so that you have all your packs. All right, appreciate everybody tuning in. Extrolly, Shubby, who else? Levy, Kitten Roll Call, Goulart, Nicholas, Engage, Icebreaker. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, if we're Foxy, appreciate you. Oh, let me drop Foxy a shout out, guys. Make sure you tune into Foxy's Just Talking streams. They're a lot of fun. Kitten Roll Call, thank you. Have a great evening. Lights. He has 4 packs ready. Let's go. So, like I said, if there's an update and we get leaks, I'll be back. Okay, we're doing it tonight. If there's an update in like the next hour, and we get the leaks, okay, I'll be back. All right, but if there's no update, we're probably gonna be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna open packs and we're gonna build the decks that we said we would like to try, like this Infernape Charizard list. It actually, like, I'm not sure if it's good, but like it looks really nice. At least it looks nice. So yeah, we'll see. And then we'll also play the Skarmory, Solgaleo. We're gonna try out all the decks that we 3-year crafted. Master Ball grind day 1. Yeah, but like from what I understand, they're not gonna release rank tomorrow. I think they're gonna wait 1 day on rank if they do it the same way that they did it last month. But rank Master Ball grind day 1 on Thursday. Yeah. On Thursday, we're gonna grind. Tomorrow, we're just gonna open packs and we're gonna build decks and we're gonna see what's good. Don't we get our aura glasses either from rank? I think we get them tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully. All right. I missed. It's okay. Go. We'll play next time. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all of you, the chatters, the lurkers. Big love to the lurkers. If there's an update, I'll be back tonight. If there's no update, we'll be back tomorrow. Nabrix is streaming. Let's give him a huge raid. I appreciate all of you. All right, big love, and I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. I mean, hopefully tonight. Hopefully tonight, but if not tonight, tomorrow. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Tomorrow, viewer games tomorrow are gonna go crazy. All right, viewer games tomorrow are gonna be absolutely bonkers. I can't wait. Okay. So lots of love. Take care, guys. See you soon.